Little son! Little son!
Hello, welcome to ChaoticCalling. My name is Starwind, and we're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons in space. Space.
Mhm.
Space. Space. Anyway, well, guys, how you doing? Doing all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
All right, let's see here. Do I have any announcements before we get started? Just the usual. Let's keep the community high-spirited. I know there's a lot going on in D&D world. On the corporate level, but let's not let that ruin the community. Stay positive, guys, and let's keep playing D&D to our heart's content and not give any more money to Hasbro. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Anyway, we've been busy working the planet, haven't we? We've been doing deals and finding robots and discovering new things. And Calliope finally got to move into a guest room on the ship. It's been pretty good, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, unless there's anything super serious we need to recap, I think the only thing I can think of is we're waiting on the enchantments from Elvarina for the armor that you guys bought exclusively for yourselves, or had created exclusively for yourselves, right? And there were other pieces that were given to the shop that Fizz has at the shadow base that they've kind of created, this shadow building that they gave to Fizz as a, dilapidated building that was meant to be you owe us a debt now because you own this building, but because of good fortunes in space, you guys turned it around and now you're making a shop, basically a mercantile outpost for space goods. And yeah, you guys are pretty much back at the ship waiting for Elvarina to finish, so I guess it's kind of like where we start, right?
The white bird's in the coop.
Nah, I don't know what you said. At any rate, guys, so like we were basically showing Calliope the ship last time I recalled. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were giving them the tour.
All right, and you guys could just pick up right where we left off, if you would.
I believe we just showed you the bot that used to be a treant, and if you come this way, we have the cafeteria.
Is this where the goo people are?
This is where we get food,
Okay.
and it can make
I mean,
anything.
you can call a goo person over here.
Actually,
I'm just
go ahead.
concerned that you turned a bunch of people into goo.
Oh, we didn't turn them into goo.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
kind of found them that way.
You found them that way. I was
Oh, hey, Barry.
oh.
He's not quite up there yet. Fizz is in the way. No, I'll go ahead and move it. So, like, yeah, one of the plasmoid actually seems to be getting a platter from over. Oh, hold on, that's not how you go. Like, as you come in, you see this plasmoid kind of like reaching out with its slime-like arms and pulling like a tray full of what looks like pudding-looking materials, and then just kind of like drags it over to like a cafeteria seat and sits down. Oh, hey guys,
Hello, what you having today?
pudding.
Nice.
His whole body
What's
just
pudding?
kind of like absorbs it.
What is pudding?
If you don't know, then you don't know.
Okay.
Born.
Every time I have a question answered here, I have 5 more. I should stop asking questions.
Oh, is something on your mind? What's going on? How can I help?
Just how long have you worked here?
I honestly can't answer that for you because, well, these guys saved us from our overlord, I guess you could say. We had like a big pudding or slime that was controlling all of us, and then they killed him, and then we found out we turned into this, and we don't know how long it's been.
You know what? That's fair. Hmm. I could try to find out how long you've been that way. If it's not too forward.
Well, I mean, if you think you have a method, I mean, what's the harm, right? There can be no harm, right?
Yeah. Just
I'm
see.
sure it's only like 5 years, if even that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll call it 5 years. Yeah.
Is there a way I could do a combination of detect magic and a medicine check to see how long they've been in this form?
It almost sounds like it's an Arcana check.
Okay, I can do an Arcana check with detect magic.
I'm not okay. You do what you think you need to.
Okay. So let me click on detect magic and do my Arcana check on this individual right here.
You know,
17. That's actually really high for me.
you don't sense any magic coming off him, and your Arcana check says this isn't a magical thing that happened.
It's not magical. Okay.
I mean, the creature that was made these things, these plasmoids here, it was a giant plasmoid itself. It was like a plasmoid, like 10 times bigger.
So you think it was parasitic in a way?
Yes, exactly.
Maybe.
Fine. Need a type
Files
of mushroom.
files that were on the ship at the time are corrupted, and we couldn't get them back. So we couldn't really tell them how long they've been like this, because these plasmoids used to be normal people like orcs, elves, some were gnomes.
Yeah, if we ever find it back to our home space, I'll hope to see my family.
Where are you from, Barry?
Oh, I'm sure Peggy's been doing great on the planet Mugok.
Mugok.
Yeah, now even the
Mugok.
DM has to write that down.
Barry, you want to go home to Mugok? We're about done here on planet.
I
Thanks,
mean,
DM.
you're welcome. Oh God. Okay. Oh, no. I made this bed. I'm gonna lay in it. Wait, you think we could actually find it? Like, it's kind of similar to the captain. We have no clue where in reference where we are, where it's at. I don't know how long we've been drifting. I'm sure 5 years could do that to somebody, though.
Yeah, I guess we could try to find your home.
All right. Well, hopefully Shella can help us then, right?
Yeah, we'll put it on the bucket list. Yeah.
Shella.
Beep. Yes, this is Shella. How can I help you?
Not too much trouble when you have some time. Could you do a search through our records for at Mugok, right, Barry?
Oh yeah. Mugok. Okay. Okay. 2 OKs? No. It's just okay. Later on, search not found. Too many Ks. No, just kidding. All right, but yeah.
Oh well.
She says, I'll do the doohickey thing and see if I can make it work.
Thanks, Shella.
Oh no, I have to ban somebody. Goodbye, person who came to my stream to be banned. Thank you. Come again. Boop. Sorry, I don't need your popularity boost. Anyway. Sorry about that.
That's on the docket. I'm guessing. We've never had an actual conversation on what you guys are doing.
Well, do a lot of things actually. What specifically are you needing to know about us?
I
I can
mean,
tell you about me.
not as individuals, but as a group. Like, she sort of just gestures towards Barry. Like, it does seem like you try to help people, but why are you going to space? What is this Tau Master? Like, why are you being attacked? What? I have been dropped
Um,
into something that's very confusing, and I would like context for once.
so
Yeah.
It only
I know
gets worse.
the Tao Master part. Fizz is more like the business guy. So, if Fizz, do you mind explaining the business part, and then I explain the Tao Master situation?
Yeah, we can do that. So, we came across the captain here, right? I was searching the stars, noticed a spaceship crash, right? Something crashed, and then we found out it was spaceship. The Town Master is from where Kipper's from, I believe, and they just happened to be crash landed on planet as well. There was kind of a bit of a, like a feud there. Oh wait, sorry, you're supposed to explain the Town Master part. Anyway, long story short, we came into a lot of money, and everybody made me in charge of the money. And then I decided to do mining and trading and merchant, and now we have more money than I think we could ever even think of. And this is nothing.
Don't forget alcohol.
Oh, we had to forget alcohol. You weren't here to promote it.
Yes, and we have a bunch of like different ways we can make more money. Mining is one of them, but we can also make medicine. Not only will this give us like money, but it could also help like lower levels of civilizations, kind of like our home world. As the serum that I'm trying to make could completely replace healing potion and actually allow adventurers to easily stab themselves more effectively or heal themselves more effectively.
At this point, I think you're doing that on purpose. Oh, hello.
Hey, how's it
Tell you
going?
what,
What's up, Dionysia?
Oh, just had a moment to take a break. Thought I'd come down and see how everything's going and get me a bite to eat. Shella, I would like an apple, please. And then, like, an apple comes spitting out of this machine and onto a dish and in front of her. So, what did you guys got to?
we're explaining to our good friend right here, Caroline.
By the way,
Calliope, I'm sorry. Calliope.
I think we've only had a moment to actually introduce each other. I'm Donisha. They picked me up at the Astro Elf Citadel. Or actually, they picked me up on the planet. Sorry, DM backing up because he forgot where for a moment. And I forgot the name of that planet. Deos, was it?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
It's what it is now, then, if we can't remember.
Oh no, I have.
Deus it is.
Alright, DM checks notes. Notes have words. Words have demos. Yeah, that's where the ports were.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I think I just wrote Astral Elf Outpost.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
my
yeah,
train
yeah,
notes.
pretty much, yeah. So, like, yeah, I had a group of people who were living on this planet known as Deimos. These fine people came around and helped, fire away at these porks. And, yeah, I've kind of been hanging out with them ever since because, ambassador of the Astro Elves, they needed somebody to speak for them whenever they went to the Astro Citadel. By the way, when we going back there?
Good question.
That is a good question. When the time's more convenient, I suppose.
Is there something you need back there?
Well, we always need stuff, but then again, you got plenty here already. It's just saying we need to get ready for whatever it is you want to do.
I mean, when we need to do some serious upgrades, it's definitely a good place to go. I mean, I kind of want to track this signal that we're found and see where that leads us, and maybe once we're done with that, we head to the Citadel.
Well, Shella said this broadcast came in a little while back while you guys were down planet side, and she recorded it. So whenever you guys want to hear it, you should definitely give it a listen. And she'll like pass
Now,
over.
please.
Oh, okay.
Please, we'll forget about it later.
Yeah, so will I. And Shella kind of like has like a screen pop up somewhere where you guys can all watch. It's like against the wall above the counters and what have you. And you see Gizmo. And Gizmo seems to be jumping excitedly. Hey, how's it going? I've got this thing working. All right, great. Listen. I know that you guys enjoyed these little things, and he shows you those caster shells that you picked up. And I got to thinking, what if I told you I know the guy who knows how to make these? If you're interested, hit me back up at the Astro Citadel, and I'll see if I can get his coordinates for you by the time you get here. Ciao! Bloop.
He found the maker. Oh God.
The maker of those rounds. I haven't even shot one yet, but
Those
be
sound
more
fun.
interesting in using them if we had a better supply. Definitely want to talk to him though.
Well, anyway,
Yes.
that message came in. I figured you guys would be interested. That's why I was asking.
No, thanks, Donisha.
Nope, mention it.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, if you guys want, like, we got that, what is it, a Class B that could use some higher upgrades? We could probably buy some bigger drives for those if you guys want to get those attached in. Might want to think about that in case we get into some more space combat and what have you.
Fair.
I just handle the funds. You guys tell me what you want for this.
Well,
Ships.
that just kind of
Oh,
depends. What do you guys want to customize on these ships? Yes?
weren't we thinking about cloaking everybody?
Yes.
That would be useful.
Especially for a dropship.
Interesting. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and open up my notepad here, and I'll take down some information, and I'll see what we can do about finding these kind of devices.
And don't forget, Donisha, I have, with our main supply person over there on the Citadel, we have one of these communicators, right?
Indeed. I'll see if I can get in touch with them and get us some prices.
Okay.
All right, so... Huh, yeah, okay, it's actually a simple system, right? We make the cloaking device have like a stealth system. And depending upon what class it is, we'll determine what ranks it gets added to it. Alright. She says she'll get started on that. And she finishes her apple and throws it in the recycle bin and makes her way out of the hall unless you have any other questions for her.
Maybe a big cannon for the Class B dropship.
Some bigger weaponry for the dropship. Dropships don't get cannons.
Not dropship, the Class B
Destroyer?
battlecruiser.
Or what do we even have? Well, I'll go look at our things.
Oh no, it's Class C, not Class B.
Yeah,
Ships in the docking bay.
I know, right? It's almost like we got a sheet.
We were talking about
Sorry, robot. What was that?
uh
Robot. You're roboting. You're roboting. Bad. Jump out. Jump back in. What the hell is a Q?
That's a good question.
robot
Nope.
check. No
Alright,
robot.
You're back finally. I don't know what Q is supposed to be, but anyway, might have been a typo.
But once we talking about the Tau missile situation, was that what we were? Wasn't that where we were? I believe so.
I mean, we don't know where they are, but with the signal that we found, it's the biggest lead we've had since we found like their trace before.
Oh yeah, since the last time we actually saw them, they kind of like put us down, and then and they kind of took our dropship, and then we never saw them again.
Yeah, and our friends helped. Well, you guys' friends helped them, right?
A friend's of mine.
Ain't no friends of mine. They're dead meat, and whenever I see them again. I mean, didn't Grog shoot lightning out of his nose?
Look, Owl Magic does some weird stuff.
Got a new nose modificator, you know, because we
Yep.
tore that nose off. We had to put something there. You know, he's part android now.
Yeah, everybody. Just make sure you never put a bean up your nose. Does
Yeah.
not end well.
Especially if you have a wild
Yeah.
sister that does it for you.
Yeah, and a guy that just allows it.
Well, can't be no worse than when
Look.
she ate the beans, so Farmer has a
Oh,
point.
Glide.
there.
B, does that better explain who we are and what we do? Or not even close?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to figure it out by existing here at this point.
Yeah, which,
Yeah, that's kind of how
that's-
we all did.
That's for the best.
I
What I'm
know
doing.
above table, like, all we're really doing is killing time because you guys are waiting for the enchantments to finish. So, depending upon how you guys want to spend this little bit of downtime and what have you. Like, we do have side quests now, right? So, we have a side quest for Barry's home planet. You got a side quest for Kipper's home world, and then also the quest for going after the pirates in Haifong, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff planned. So, you know, there's a lot of these beads that are being dropped, but at the moment it's like we're kind of like stuck here waiting, right? So, however you guys want to spend the rest of the day, like you can definitely keep the conversations going, talk to people, see about communicating with people as well. Like we do have communicators out there, and yeah, talk to Kipper if you need to talk to him, stuff like that.
Is there any place you're wanting to see, my friend? You haven't been on the ship at all, so would you like to see anything in particular?
I mean, I don't know what in particular is on the ship, unfortunately. Never
We
been
have
on one before.
We have the medical lab. We have the ship. We have the docking bay. We have the reactor room.
There's a
Oh,
there's a window behind Barry that slowly opens, and you can see the open space beyond. And your home planet, a circular sphere in the middle of all this huge space, just glowing gently around as it rotates around the star, leaving you with this stellar-like artwork on the wall.
the medical bay probably is most appropriate.
Okay. Yeah. You can come see the lab with the medical bay. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, let's all go.
Are we all going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see where your med bay is. It's still down at the bottom. Oh, we're all down here. Alright. Bum bum bum.
I have to bring myself up.
Yeah, you're the only one that's not here.
Yeah, that's weird. It's always I'm the only one who's not here.
Yeah, don't worry. There's other things that need to leave too.
Or Clank.
Yeah. Good night, Torque.
This is the medical lab. This is where I do my experiments and everything of the such. It's also where I heal people. Where I do my experiments mostly for right now. We also have some cryo chambers off in the distance towards the north of the lab.
Cryo chambers?
Yes, it's where it freezes people.
Okay, I'm.
No.
Can we explain things before walking off?
No.
Go into an icy slumber. What's there to explain?
Why are you freezing people?
Not freezing people.
He just said.
Except for
Technically.
that person over there.
I mean, cryogenics is technically freezing.
And
I
it looks
mean,
like
this
I don't know what
Sounds
cryogenics is.
cryogenic is kind of like how people being like it's kind of like really cold air, and then you
Just give it
get too cold.
I got
and,
it. You know what hibernation
and you're
is?
fine.
It's hibernation. Or hibernating. That's what it is, Calliope.
I'm just waiting for me to have to explain what you'd see as soon as you enter.
But this person
Yeah,
right here,
She's going in and looking.
As you enter the chamber, you see a closed chamber and a Null who has like a bunch of green materials that got frozen midway as she was chewing. Just kind of like, because basically she ate up all the medical supplies and jumped into this chamber without thinking and went on hiatus, so to speak.
a rule.
Okay, Calliope's going to try to help her because she doesn't know why this person's in danger.
Oh no, don't do that. No. We're afraid that she might explode if medical supplies in her stomach like go kaboom.
No, that's not the way she.
Nope.
I'll let
not
you
even
make
close.
either a medical or an investigation check here, and then I'll give you the details you need to know whether you can save her or not.
I am definitely doing medicine.
Okay, go for it. Okay,
12.
that's a block of ice in there. How can anybody survive? She's probably dead.
Okay, I'm going to roll insight on these people I've just met now because they have dead people and ice cubes.
Jeez. Fair enough.
right.
24 on Kuno.
How do I
Okay.
even explain what Nightmare is in character? I mean, he's a fake it till he makes it kind of guy at the moment. He just recently got into this field on accident and now already expects himself to be an expert, right? Is that a little far-fetched for me to say? Because beforehand, you had no medical experience whatsoever.
Correct. I was a hired killer. Correct. I did the exact opposite.
Yeah, so this is like a new field for him, and he's just kind of like taking his assumptions to a point to where he believes them, and that's what he's telling people what he believes.
He's doing the best he can with what he was given.
Fake it till you make it syndrome.
So the politest way to put this is a butcher trying to be a surgeon.
No, it has nothing to do with him personally butcher. Like, okay,
No.
here's a fair shake, right? That medicine check you made, you can tell there's no wounds on Arl.
Okay.
And they're voluntarily looking like they're eating the medicine. Like it doesn't look like any of this was forced on them. They just probably thought this was a good place to have a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just kind of accidentally frozen.
Okay. So you are assured they're alive, despite logic.
Might be
Calliope,
alive.
come here.
I'm
Come
not
here.
sure.
Do you see this little sensor here?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it's making these like little tick marks? That's the heartbeat. This is her vitals. She's alive.
Okay. Yeah, and this is a character from a medieval world.
Oh no,
Introduced-
no, they were too at one point.
To be fair, I had to learn.
That's why half of them are here to fake it till they make it.
And Samuel's just laying there scared, just afraid that it might get put next to do it.
Above table, I guess we'll give you the actual reason they're cryostasis, is that was one of our players who had to take off due to real life events, so we just froze him for now and called it an accident
Okay.
on their part. So this is not a
Uh,
scenario you have to chase, but I found it interesting that you would try. So, but now
I'll
I'll
seems to
be
be
find the
now
frog.
interesting.
now I'll be honest with why it is like this.
The plot reasons.
Yeah, yeah,
Now we just don't let you find out about the frog person in the basement.
yeah. The open butt.
Oh yeah, there is a frog person in the basement.
You don't say
Are
that
you
out
saying it's
loud, do
allowed?
you?
Oh no, I'm not
All
saying
right,
it
let's
out
stay in
loud.
character then, guys. The out of character talk is over now.
But we do try to just see Connor every once in a while when we're up here. Need to make sure she's healthy.
Yes.
Never know when she wakes up.
Healthy. Okay. Pardon me.
She's healthy.
Excuse me. Is there a trash can nearby?
Probably.
Okay, she's going to go find a trash can and just start dry heaving because she's a little bit in shock.
So now you got like a little trash can in your chest, just kind of like carrying it
Yeah.
close.
You alright, Calliope? You got a fur ball or something?
I think
She's just going to give a
Calliope-
moment and just like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything I know about reality is just being disproven for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Cell that you just came out of.
Hmm?
The holding cells.
Oh no, that was temporary. Don't worry. It's a room that
okay.
can be used for anything. And we don't even need to go into that because you're not that character.
Yes. Hmm.
I think Yarul and Calliope would be good friends. I mean, she wanted to eat. She wanted to eat me a lot whenever I was around her.
You always come up with the nicest things to say to people, don't you, Nightmare? Why are you like this? Sorry, that's the DM.
But she was an overall good person.
So, Calliope, if this right here has shattered your reality, just wait.
She
Yes.
hasn't seen the Citadel yet, has she? No, I don't think she has. No. Mm-mm.
I would like to remind the majority of you, other than Samuel, are in punting range and size.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Help me out, I'll bite your ankles.
Can you even reach them?
They're
Not
halfway
that
there.
short, damn.
She's halfway there, or he's halfway
Yeah,
there.
I'm already halfway there.
They're living on a prayer.
Looking for me to go for the knees.
Okay, I guess I'm going to have to learn this medicine stuff, or else I'm going to trust a bird who likes stabbing things. Okay.
I
mean,
mean, that's
you
up
can-
to you.
And if you want to, I can teach you about what I know. And I've done this
Insight
for.
check. How much do I trust Kunai at the moment?
So that's a you decision.
It sounds like a personal, yeah. Like you already rolled a
That's
24
a you
insight on him. I'll
decision.
let you decide how much you trust him. Like I told you, you already
That's the
think
8-ball.
Yeah, you got the 8-ball. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, no, we'll do 8-ball. Should I trust this person?
There you go.
She's just going to look at her cards and be like, stars? Why?
Don't count on it.
Okay, I do not trust Kunai at all. Nope, I will learn on my own.
I love this 8-ball.
Kunai, come back.
She does not trust Kunai.
I sent Alexi a message saying, "Sure wish you could come back." Laughing out loud. We need someone to eat the kinku. So, at any rate, though.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, what do you guys want to do besides scare poor Calliope into never trusting any of you ever again?
I mean, you know,
I mean, I'm more than
should any of us really be trusted? This guy, Fizz came into this and almost died like 3 times within the first few days, so you
Fair.
know. It
Very true.
happens.
Couldn't I almost die too? I'll lie.
I mean, y'all brought Samuel in and you just tossed him the keys to a ship.
Yeah.
Correct.
I was
Well-
kind of threatening Samuel and Charlie.
Well, you two got smacked around too, if I recall. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to experience the fun
Yep.
end of that.
yeah, that was a fun time making you all go unconscious.
To be fair, I told y'all, yeah, we're trouble.
Mm.
I tried to warn you. Like, I think Fizz was in his feels at that moment.
Mm.
Oh, Kunai was definitely
Well,
in his feels.
You know what it is? No risk, no reward, right?
But Calliope, if you do want me to teach you anything about medical supplies or anything, just ask. I can definitely help you.
Think about it.
And if you ever want to fly a ship, just ask. I'll teach you that.
And if you want to learn how to fix things, you can ask me or Denisha.
There are plenty of options for you, and if you wish to read what options you'll be able to pick, look at the SAE abilities in your journal.
Oh, yeah, no, I was looking at Player's Guide to Modern Skills.
Cool, cool, cool.
I was poking at that. She's
Indeed.
just gonna rub her forehead for a moment and be like, I'm just gonna go talk to the captain.
I like
Okay.
that idea. Let's see here. So we're going back to the deck.
Yep.
Right up on the bridge.
Starship Bridge, here we go. Whee! So, are you done checking out the sights, Lassie?
Yes.
Hmm. You're a lot furrier than the rest of your crewmates.
Furbolg.
Interesting. Haven't ran into many furbolgs in my time on your planet. So don't take anything I say as hate comment. It's just me being curious about a new creature.
Fine, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Just saying, I'm a little ignorant, so if I say anything out of line, just know that I don't know what your, what is it called, like etiquette towards, anyway. What can I do for you? You enjoying the ship so far? They haven't told you anything outlandish, have they?
Well, there's frozen people downstairs. There's people who've been turned to goo. There's a tree that's now a rock.
Automaton, not a rock. But go on.
I don't know.
Yes.
Is there anything else I need to know before I lose the last bits of my sanity?
Well, I'm not from your planet. I bet you didn't know that one. Maybe you did.
I did.
Yeah, so the worlds out there beyond your own seem to have a way to connect through what they call the ethereal bleed. I was being chased by these pirates once upon a time and found myself lost in a strange place of death and destruction and weirdness, and then whenever I found a way out, I crash landed on your planet. There I've regained my ability to at least make a base, and been hiring people to find technology that's been lost. This group, or at least part of this group, was a few of the few people that I was able to hire across seas at the time to retrieve some weapons. Do any of you have the casters that you found?
Fizz raises his up.
And you see this metallic, like a gun with a barrel on it that's kind of like round enough for these round shells to go in there. And he points to it and says, that's technology from where I'm from, but it's also considered an artifact. Upon finding these, I was able to also find that one over there, points to Viz, who found the location to a fallen ship. Apparently, it was the pirate ship that was chasing me, and they finally arrived on planet, so I figured we plunder their warp drives, fix my ship, maybe I can get off this planet, and offer to take them with. A funny story, though. We got the warp drives, right? I just want to make sure you're following me. Yep, all
I'm
right.
following.
Yeah, we put him on a carriage. We start driving off. Then all of a sudden, the horse trips. The horse tripped. Let me reiterate. The horse fucking tripped. And all the rockets or energy that was stored in those warp drives, boom. Just boom. The carriage was gone. We were all without it. And thank God we all got off it, because basically the horse blew itself into space. He's kind of
Now
like
it's-
he's gauging you at a moment to see how much you believe his story.
Oh no, she's inciting him. Like, I was just waiting for a moment for you.
Yeah. Go for it.
Hey.
Telling the truth.
Uh,
And I mean, there might be a little bit of suspicion that he's making it out to be more than it is, but as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. And then this just disappeared. All of a sudden, we're walking to the next house to see if we can get some supplies so we can be on our way to wherever we needed to go. And then we vanish. We vanish and we appear upon this ship. And this ship
Whose ship
had,
is?
apparently, from what we could tell from the lost data, is this used to be a military ship from many, many years ago. We were able to fix it up thanks to us destroying the lead, whatever it was, plasmoid king or what have you, who was mind controlling the other plasmoids to do as they please. And once we freed the other plasmoids, they didn't want to fight. We were able to stop fighting with them and agreed to keep them on as crew. We've commandeered this ship and made it our own. We explored some nearby galaxies. We met up with astro elves. Very fine people. I'm sure you met one. Donish over there is one of them. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing? She kind of like waves at you. And from rescuing her outposts, we brought most of them towards resolving their problems with their citadel in a different cosmos. And yes, we could travel long distances through space in this machine. And it's gonna get bumpy if you stay with us, sweetheart. But if you do, as you've seen, kind of like points to Fizz, you'll be well rewarded. Since your planet has no knowledge of space materials, anything we acquire here is pretty much free money down there.
Money is not everything the world revolves around. It's just going to look at her cards to see what they feel about this, because, again, this is the path they're telling her to go on, but she's questioning some things. So magic 8-ball time.
Yes. The magic 8-ball tells you, yes, this is a good idea.
Yeah, I can rewatch. Anyways. Oh, you awful little things. Okay. Have to stay the course. Guess this is my destiny.
Destiny. Yeah, destiny could be a fickle thing, can't it?
Seems so. Well, Just want to look at Kuna. What supplies do you need to do the medical things? I know the basics of medicines from the Feywild, but I'm guessing the medicines you do are completely different.
Well, I need a plant from a certain planet and kind of guarded by plants. Giant plants.
Pretty sure they were farmers, and we kind of, tore up their fields by accident, and yeah, it wasn't good. We gotta do better with our first contact.
Yeah, Sam.
We need someone for
The pilot
diplomacy.
was. The pilot would kind of like landed in the middle of the field, the flowers. I don't think they were happy about that.
You know, making crop circles is not a full-time gig for spacers, isn't it?
It wasn't my idea.
Uh,
He kind of looks at Samuel.
Samuel just smiles.
Don't do it again, kid. I mean,
Anyways,
yeah, a thief doesn't announce they're coming. At least they shouldn't.
oh, so we're
Right.
thieves?
That's a turn of phrase, lass. Don't get your panties in a wad.
I mean, no,
when-
she's not even looking at Kipper. She's looking at both Kunai and where did Charlie go?
Yeah, in front of you there, to the right.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
She's just glaring at those two.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
I'm
Kipper
not-
was the
I-
one
I
that
don't-
suggested the phrase, so.
Yeah, no.
Look, some of us in the group might have some sticky fingers, but we are not thieves. No, when we went to the planet, we didn't know there were plant people there. We were just looking for this specific plant, this medicine, and it just so happens that, like I said, it appears they were farmers, and we couldn't talk to them. So
I can talk to
We had no
plants.
way to communicate. That's good. We can use that, and that'd be
that-
perfect.
I can't wait to meow at you even more.
Well, I can't wait to
Uh,
roll persuasion in that game more.
No, I know.
I-
Well,
I-
that's why I'm taking them away from you. Anyway, that's above table knowledge. Anyway.
the best I can do is I have, this helm here that lets me comprehend languages and stuff, but doesn't help me talk back or anything. So
Well,
And I can kind of communicate telepathically, but they have to be a willing creature, and I don't think those things were willing.
Trust me, half of
Seems
us
to
on
be a
this
lot
ship
of-
aren't.
Yes,
fair.
I understand. But,
how long until
we can
before we
least-
can leave?
Well, you guys got what, 12 hours till you have to go back down to CO last appointment?
roughly.
believe so, yeah. But Calliope, we just need a seed, and then we should be fine. Make our own plants. That should be fine.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I'm not the most charismatic person, even with plants.
Yes, just do your best, and we'll make do.
That's the
All we
part
can
I'm
ask
afraid
is you
of.
try.
We believe in you.
If talking doesn't work, just take it. The world's our oyster. Each world is our oyster. As long as we don't take more than we don't need, then we'll be fine. What?
But yes,
I'm an outlaw.
Make do.
What'd you expect me to say? That I'm gonna be a goody two-shoe about all this? Look, sometimes you have to take things if you want to make something happen. If you're gonna be tiptoeing through the daisies about it, then what's the point of going after it? It must not be that important. So let's go after the important stuff like Dragonite.
I
Good,
mean,
that kinda pulls
Dragonite
that-
could be very, very important, actually. But
Indeed it can.
it is very important, but Kunai kind of pulls out his last few pins. We're kind of running low.
If we had enough Dragonite, we could buy a galaxy.
I mean,
What do you even
I want to
do
own
with
a
one?
galaxy. What?
Well, you have all these unlimited resources at that point, right?
Yeah, but don't we already? I mean, galaxy is so vast. You just, other than trying to mine some stuff over by the Citadel, and then yeah, I think that almost got us in trouble. But then again, we held our own.
Blew up that ship.
Like,
in
we-
Yeah, we
haste.
kinda-
Like we,
Kind of blew it
Like-
up, you know.
You know what? We give
Like-
up. You guys win. Military
hey,
ship OP.
Yeah.
like we haven't had any trouble mining so far.
Yeah, and if we're
All
lucky,
right.
maybe we can find an asteroid that has some Dragonite in it. That's all I'm saying. Look, if you want to keep messing with plants, that's your agenda. Honestly, I have no interest in plants, but hey, if it's going to be a problem, just take it.
I mean, look, the plants is on them, and then the doctors and stuff like that. That's the medical crew, what they want to do. I get it. And I do think it would be kind of interesting to try and see our druid communicate with these plant people.
Well, I'm not
But
saying we can't do it, but we could definitely find better ways than talking if that don't work.
I know that message from Gizmo though about the maker of these rounds. Is he?
It is a
He goes
interesting
a couple
course
rounds from the caster gun.
Yeah, it is an interesting course of action. I guess whenever he talked to you guys, he brought up some storms, and thing is, it could be a trap too. So we need to be careful.
No, Gizmo? No, I trust
Oh
Gizmo.
no, I trust Gizmo too. I'm talking about people trapping him. Not all outlaws are good.
I gotcha. I mean, I got his comm signal. We could always check in just to make sure he's alright.
Yeah.
Fair, you could.
I'm always down to collect more ships.
Well, what do you do?
Okay. Just gotta
I mean, go
destroy
ahead,
more ships to get more ships.
I
Go ahead.
I guess I would like off to the side, like kind of walk over to one of the terminals and you know just try and dial Gizmo.
Yeah. All right. Takes a few moments, but eventually you do see a screen that pops up, and our boy Gizmo.
Gizmo, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? What's going on? What can I buy for you today? What can I get for you today? What's on sale? You need to only ask.
I don't know. We sorry, we've been on planet for a little bit. Hadn't been to the
Oh,
ship.
you
And
guys,
we got a
welcome,
message from you.
welcome. Yes. You got my message. Great. Glad to hear it.
Yes.
I've had words with people, and people have words, and they're telling me that they might have known one of the caster, because I was looking for the rounds for you, right? I was looking for the rounds.
Yeah.
And nobody knows where they come from, but one of my distributors said they might know the person in question who's been providing a trickle of shells into the marketplace. So maybe we can talk about, I don't know, procuring their destination, procuring their location in person. I would rather do this in person. You never know who's listening here. Are you listening?
Oh yeah,
Kind of like
no,
turds,
I
and you
got
hear
you.
you see these robots behind them just, and they start walking away. At any rate.
No. I think that could work. I mean, we've got about a half a day left here on planet, and then we're kind of figuring out where we want to go next. But I mean, if you're trying to set up a meeting, always be glad to pay you for your time.
Excellent. Now, the problem is we need to locate the person. They didn't give me exact coordinates. They just gave me a planet and some descriptions of where he could be. But we could definitely use that as cross-reference. See if we can find him and make it happen. See if we can find this person who comes in with these shells every now and then and try to make it more abundant or something. Or what? He kind of like turns and scratches his head. Anyway, we can figure it out whenever we find the guy.
Or we hire him and have him be our personal shield maker?
Yes, that's what
Well,
I'll do.
I mean-
I'll hire him to make the shells for you. That way I make money still. Perfect.
Look, Gizmo. I see what you're trying to do there. I appreciate it. But any chance you take a little trip by the planet and see if you can ask around before we get there?
I'm sending droids over in that direction, doing scouting missions as we speak. Haven't heard back yet. It'll be a little while though.
Okay. No. I got you.
Absolutely. We will definitely get to the bottom of this. Oh, by the way, everybody else that has never met Gizmo probably hearing nothing but gibberish, right? Actually, everybody who doesn't have like the language thing would try to think. No, he knows common. Never mind. I apologize. He knows common because he knows that's what you speak. Yeah. All right. Never mind. I had to think for a minute. Did he? Because like space is weird, guys. I gotta remember who knows what. Anyway, sorry about
Yeah.
that. Sorry, that was a diversion. Anyway. And yeah, Calliope, this strange gremlin-looking creature kind of like glaring through the screen, talking to all these guys about someone who makes shells.
Hmm. This is not her area of expertise. He's just like, you know what? This is life now.
So at any rate, yeah, you can give me a couple days, or if you want to meet up sooner, we can definitely see about venturing out. Maybe you can find my droids. Something might have happened. I don't know. We can figure it out together. But still, if they're just taking their time, then I'll know something in a couple days, if not sooner.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. And if anything bad happens, you get in any trouble, ring us immediately, and we'll,
We'll do. We'll do. Anyway, do you guys need anything else for me to look out for? Or are we good? Or we got some brand new
Oh.
tweezers that just came in. He starts to pick up like what looks like a little scouting knife set that has like all the tools in there, multi-tool thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Tweezers on it.
well, actually, Gizmo, and maybe you come across this when we meet or whatever. We can see. We were looking at like cloaking devices for our ships and stuff like that, but I'm also interested if you know about any like personal cloaking devices or anything.
Oh, no, I'm shaking. Let's see if he knows anything. Not on hand. I don't know anything about it, but I could definitely ask around. I mean, yeah, I use it every now and then myself. I have technology that I use, but I don't know who sells it.
No, it's all good. Just something I was thinking about, and I thought I'd run it past you.
Absolutely. Well, no, I'll definitely look in cloak. Like, usually cloaking comes on with some of these main ships that come out nowadays. But, if you don't have cloaking, it's kind of hard to remember that. And, well, we can see if we can do something for you on that. Yeah, we can do something for that.
And Fizzle, real quickly, look at her. Anybody else, looking for anything special or need anything while I got Gizmo on the line?
I think I'm good.
Not needing anything.
No.
Well, if that's all for me, click. The screen disappears.
That sounds about right.
It's nice talking to Gizmo.
Huh? Connection disconnected.
Did that seem like he hung up on me kind of thing? Like, oh, that's it, what? Or like
It
Call
looked
this.
like he. Well, I guess perception will give you the actual answer.
14.
He accidentally hit the disconnect button.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he knew he was about to hit it. You know how you hover your finger above a button, you're like, okay, I gotta go, and you're waiting for the person to finish talking. Yeah, he just kind of like let the weight of his finger come down a little early.
Mhm.
Oops. Honestly, never happened to me once. Never. Anyway. Well, looks like you kids got plenty of work to do. And for reference, it is kind of like late. So if you all want to get some Z's, you can go and get your work done in the next morning. And above table DM's way of saying if there's any other nighttime shenanigans you want to do before the next day, we could do that. Otherwise, you could take a long rest.
I'm gonna go try some pudding.
Good for you.
I don't think.
Alright, so if you guys don't have any plans for the night, unless you guys want to like Calliope's first night trying to sleep on a ship, we can go ahead and take a break and come back and go back to planet side, finish up our agenda, and then make our way to wherever we want to head from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break. We'll make it a 10-minute one. So if you guys want to hang out, keep us going, make sure you tell a friend about us, make sure you're followed to the channel, and if you're a player in any of my games, I'll give you a free gotcha item if you follow. You know how it is. Anyway guys, we'll be right back. Let me find the right White's queen here. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, with the power of the magic 8 ball, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. We're here to play some more open D&D. I think that's what I'm going to start calling it. I don't know. Hopefully Wizards of the Coast fix their shit. Anyway, guys, we are in space. We've just got done having a... Ooh. We're having a long rest with... Sorry, brain dead. We're having a long rest and getting ready for the next morning, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And that long.
All right. So, yeah. The night might seem a bit awkward for you, Calliope, being on a metallic ship-like space. If I recall correctly, you set your room across the hall from the Autonome, right?
Yep, I am near the Autonome.
So the ambient noise of nature kind of like radiating from his door to yours might eventually get you to that comfort level where you can actually fall asleep on the ship. Then again, having the window open to an outside source to look out might also help.
She was put over here, I'm guessing?
I think that's the one you claimed.
Yeah.
Since after all, you are a Twilight Cleric, right?
Nope, I am a Constellation Druid.
Or whatever they are.
I don't even remember what room
Constellation.
mine is.
Star Druid,
Well.
sorry.
I'm about to say, constellations. Where do I connect those dots?
Mine
Anyway.
was either here or here. I don't remember.
Pick one, it's yours now. But, yeah. So, with that being said, you guys find yourself taking a long rest. Morning.
Oh, something I wanted to do if I could DM.
Yes.
I got this now. Could I take my, was it Staff of Lightning? Wand of Lightning Bolts, there you go. Could I make the Wand of Lightning Bolts an arcane firearm? Would that work?
I mean, I think it can be used for... Yeah, you can cast your spells through it. It's just that if
Alright,
you use it
cool.
as an item to cast the other thing.
Mhm.
I mean, in the end, it's still a wand. It just has its one ability. And then you can
Yeah.
cast your spells through it. It's no big deal.
Alright, cool.
Alright, anything else?
Mm.
Does anybody need to reset their spell list at the end of a long rest?
I gotta poke my spells, because...
You know,
Yeah,
after
Druid.
dealing with this crew, you might want to think about what you want now. You all wake up in the next morning various times. And I think like Don Niche is already in the cafeteria having a coffee with Barry. But the rest of you can decide where you want to start your morning as you all wake up.
Bum. Fizzle. Is that it? Or Fizzle get out of bed and start heading towards the cafeteria.
Savage.
Ah, you two are up early.
I'm kind of like imagining everybody kind of like having to turn sideways to get around the pole. Morning, how's it going, you two? Hey, it's
Good. Good morning, Danisha. Good morning, Barry.
You can see them sipping on coffee. Well, Barry's pretty much throwing the entire contents into his body, but it hurts. Just kidding, guys. It don't hurt.
Do you feel, Barry?
Well, yeah, I do. It's just that I have a temperature tolerance that's a lot higher than normal.
Okay.
And I grabbed some corn and a cup of coffee.
I think I want some coffee and some oatmeal.
Bloop, bloop. And upon request, those items get made and produced.
Sit down at the table.
Good morning, all.
Morning,
What's
Samuel.
up?
Morning. Hey.
I think we're just waiting on 2 more to get up now. We gotta figure out where we're going today, everybody. We get our stuff.
Yeah.
Eggs, bacon, and tea, please.
I mean,
Thank you, Shella.
I have no idea how much of a risk that head could be, or how long they're gonna stay where they're supposed to stay. I have no idea even if the box is keeping the signal trapped. I don't know, at least.
Well, I mean, what I remember, we Shella tracked the signal. So it's, I mean, I guess we got Shella. That signal I had you track not long ago.
You see a sleepy-looking red-scaled kobold appear on the monitor, kind of like reaching out for a virtual coffee. Uh-huh. What about it?
Is it still in the same spot? Has it moved at all?
Oh, we only transmitted it once. Did you want it on permanently?
No. I guess just check again. I don't want a permanent connection just in case they like
Well,
route
whatever's
back.
in that direction should still be there, yeah.
Fair enough.
Man, everybody having them morning blues.
Breakfast tastes good today, Shella. Thank you.
Morning, everyone.
Morning,
Hey, Dal,
Charlie.
how's it going? Hey, how's it
It's
going?
going good.
Yeah.
You still waiting on Calliope?
Yeah, I think our druid friend's getting a little extra shut eye.
Hmm.
Understandable.
They're not used to our early mornings yet.
Clayby's gonna wake up and actually check on the autonome.
It just seems to be silently standing there.
Does it still have a shrub?
You gave it a shrub, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave it the pot of awakening with a shrub in it.
It has it in hand, actually.
How's our little friend doing?
He doesn't move.
Okay.
He is being a tree right now.
You're very good at being a tree. Going to use Druidcraft just to help the bush a little. Just not force it to grow, but just help it.
Okay.
And give him another flower. And time for food.
Time for food.
Morning,
Where is it?
Calliope.
Morning. I think she actually, like, she's not used to. She actually will just walk right into the pole.
Ping.
Bye.
Careful.
Everybody
We just,
step around that.
yeah, watch out. We just put that in yesterday. You'll get used to it.
I mean, it's been
On
there
the
longer
hole.
than that. Oh, darling, are you alright? Donisha will come up and see if you're doing okay.
She's fine. I have a very thick skull.
Oh, dear lord. Yeah, I find that poll a little intrusive too, but it is what it is. Gives the ship characteristic, they say.
Oh, it's a quick way up and down.
No, it's
Yeah.
just a quick way down.
Fun
So,
getting back up.
you climb the pole, Samuel?
If I need to go up, yeah.
You know, I used to know a couple dancers back at the outpost who climb poles, but we won't talk about that. Goes back to her coffee.
Okay,
Huh.
okay. Fair enough, Donisha.
I mean, this is the first time I've heard a complaint about my handiwork in the pole. As far as I knew, we handled the situation pretty good considering. the massive hole we had in here.
Oh, I don't think it's an inconvenience or anything. It's just an oddly placed object, that's all. Don't worry.
Fizz, I think it's great. Don't worry. I think it's great, Fizz.
It's a
Yeah.
bit of an odd situation, you know.
You made
And
the-
he's
Yeah, because I don't think Donisha was here when it got created, so of course she would have some unbiased biasism here.
We have to go back to the planet to pick stuff up, right?
Yes.
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 Armor. Yes.
And if you have anything else, any business we need to do, anybody you need to see, anything, any goodbyes you need to make before we leave.
We gonna be gone a while, honey. You better fix what you need done.
Yep, because space really doesn't have many magical items.
Says you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did me creating Gizmo not produce magic item? What's going on here, Kunai? Are we having an out-of-character conflict
no.
here?
Look, the stuff that we have here on this planet, you won't find very much everywhere else, but there are other things.
Alright, I'll go warm up the ship for you guys, since you all a little talkative bunch.
Probably should head back. I guess there's one thing, but truthfully, the more we annoy that elf, the more likely I feel like we're going to get a magic missile for the head.
And
Does
we
that
don't want-
mean do you wanna be a little more specific?
Your rival.
What about them?
I'm just saying, she's a bit testy.
No, she's fine.
Are we talking about Donisha here?
No, we're talking. I'm bad with names.
Elverina.
Elverina.
Oh, okay. I was lost on who we were talking about, because I'm like, oh, here's an elf. Are we talking about this elf? Oh, okay.
No.
Look,
Okay, I'm on board.
I won't say this to her face, but I think with the Dragonite that we have and the possibility that it could have magical properties and stuff like that, I don't think we'll have issues with Elverina trying to shoot a magic missile. I mean, it seems like maybe you don't quite get along with her, but hey, I'm an artificer and we kind of mutually get along a little bit. So I don't know, you're just doing something wrong.
It's just a mutual respect.
Did I make an Elverina Amity chart yet? Hold on. Like, this is definitely something I need in every campaign. Anyway, continue.
She seems a bit busy, and to, poke her every day is. Never mind. And
No. Yeah. Hey, look. The answer's no to 100% of the questions that you don't ask.
she's just going to drink her tea. Okay, well, we have to head that way anyways.
That's fair.
Are we prepared for landing on Elsparia?
Sure.
Believe
Sure.
so.
Yep. Time to pilot.
Taking the dropship again?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Make it easy. We can all go together.
You all take... Like, I don't know if I even told you, but, like, the destroyer has room for, like, 10 people, I believe. Like, it's a huge
Yeah.
ship that's meant to be manned by multiple people. But at the same time, the dropship has its purpose of just bringing you to and from.
Yeah, I think we decided not to take the destroyer because it looks a little aggressive.
Yeah. No, that's fair, too. I just wanted to make sure, like, you guys weren't trying to be too protective of yourselves, or if you needed more protection or whatever you thought. I'm just entertaining ideals in case you're thinking limited here. But no, the dropship would definitely be more peaceful, so you guys wouldn't get too many eyes looking at you. Alright, with that, you are able to blast off from the ship. and make your way back to planet side. And using, of course, Professor Smithersmon's mansion as a landing pad. Let me get rid of Mommy and Daddy.
It was nice to let us land there.
Oh, yep. And you guys can go and take care of your business. And if you want to speak with the professor, you can definitely do that as well. But hey, I'm here for you. What do you guys want to do?
I would definitely run in real quick and let the professor know that I'm landing the ship back in his yard.
I already knew. Thanks.
I
Like,
completely
honestly,
woke him up.
you arriving pretty much said, hey, I'm landing here.
I know, but still, the respect thing.
You say so.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning. How are you all doing today? Staying for tea? I have time to make some if you're interested. Otherwise, I have some work to do on the ship.
Maybe we'll just look at Fizz, because he's the one with the docket.
Actually,
I mean, oh, go ahead, sorry.
Actually, as you look inside his kitchen, you see like a lot of scrap parts that are kind of like constructed in such a way. It's a total mess, and he forgot he left it there.
Cool.
Yep.
We got a bit on our docket. Calliope will just sort of pat his shoulder, wish him good luck on this, and cast guidance on him.
Oh, well,
With
thank you.
whatever this is. He
Well-
needs guidance with this.
Well, you have a wonderful morning and enjoy the nice air. And oh, don't forget to throw the tarp over your ship.
Yep.
Yes. Hopefully,
It
by the
is a
time
bit
we
of a
come
sore
back, we'll
thumb.
have a better way to hide that thing. What do you think of invisibility for a ship, Professor?
I think
Kind of
it's-
whispers.
I think it could be possible if we can manipulate the spelled components to actually take over an object instead of a human creature or what have you. And he seems to go into technical terms of how he think he could make it work, but he's not even thinking that it's impossible. So,
I mean, he can turn invisible. I don't know if that helps.
well, that's what I'm talking about. But what? How can we make it not be just a creature, but also a very object that we're working on here? And yeah, just kind of like starts going into technical garbage.
Don't worry, Professor. I got somebody on that right now, actually.
He got a 32.
Yay!
Nice.
I don't know what it is either, but he did good. At any rate,
We're going to come back and he's just going to have a death laser or something invented.
I mean, he is a very powerful artificer. There's no telling what he could do.
Yeah.
He is a professor, after all. But yeah, he will continue working unless you guys want to stop him for anything, like he did offer tea, but you guys seem to be in a hurry, so he recognizes that. Just make sure you cloak your device with the actual tarp we have out there. That's all I ask.
Yep, always a good idea.
Mm-hmm. So, you make
His
your
run over.
Cover up the ship and go see Eagle Alvarina.
As you walked outside the grounds of the manor, you could see the little Modron kind of like protecting the gate from the inside, going back and forth.
Calliope will give it a little pat.
Its little wings on its head kind of like flaps up for a moment, and then it lifts up, just kind of like come at eye level and make it easier for you.
I guess you're not used to people this tall, are you, little one?
It just gives you a salute and then lands back on the ground and continues keeping watch.
Keep up the good work.
Space wouldn't be so bad if I got to run into more of things like that.
Oh, I'm sure.
We just have to actually start running.
Hmm.
You, where do you want to go?
Arenas, probably.
Overina.
Pick up our stuff.
Elvarina.
Um,
So you go to the
Fizz.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No,
you go
go.
first.
Yeah.
No, you go.
I was about to say, before Fizz goes in, Calliope's like, okay, so you get along with her, right?
There seems to be some mutual respect there.
Cool, good luck. Here, have a little guidance. And push him through the door.
Guidance for what? We're just picking up something we already paid. Okay.
Once you enter in, you do see the familiar elven woman with long brown hair with the soft pink tips. Currently, she's not reading this time either. But you definitely see her like examining the stuff that are on mannequins of the 4 pieces that you request to be enchanted. And she kind of like turns to the door, seeing you all come in one by one, the lights above your heads lighting up, indicating that you're inside her shop. Well, it seems you finally made it. Well, I mean, it's still early, but you made it. And believe it or not, this was a lot faster than I anticipated.
That's always good.
That Dragon Knight you offered was used in an experiment to speed up enchantments. Apparently,
Oh, really?
Apparently it worked.
That's good.
We, just to share some knowledge with you, we tried a little experiment with it of our own. We're trying to replace a diamond for Revivify, and
I
What?
seems
take,
like it almost worked, right?
The soul did not want to return, but it could have if it wanted to.
So this thing can definitely replace spell components and enhance enchantments. Very interesting. Yes, we're slowly learning more, and because of that, we were able to get these now instead of making you wait till about noon.
Well, that's impressive indeed.
Well,
Imagine that'd be worth quite a bit.
in the
Yeah.
community, what that wishes to enchant on a massive level, yes, that would be very handy. This material would definitely make a very wide stride in the crafting of enchantments 10 times faster. Dang, it's almost like we're seeing how valuable Dragonite can be, right?
Oh yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Finally figuring it out.
Yeah. So she shows you the 4 suits of armor that you have ordered on the mannequins, the breastplates, the half plates. I think there was a chain shirt, but you guys remember what you ordered, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So whatever you ordered, you can officially add to your character sheet.
Sweet.
And indicate it as mithril, whatever armor +1. You do need to make sure you signify that it is made out of mithril. That means if there were
Thanks.
penalties for heavy armor, you no longer have them, right?
Correct.
This is what I get for being a druid.
Half plate +1 and mithril.
If you happen to find more of this substance, maybe we can enchant something more stronger. Later on down the line, perhaps?
Oh, I mean, if that little piece I gave you was able to do all this, we've got some more.
Well, it's up to you what you wish to do with your supply.
yeah.
The one thing that I do worry that if we bring this material to bear, that people would want to steal it for their own, or force wizards to make things with this stuff that shouldn't be made. I'm sure it's in the right hands. She kind of like gives you the "you better be a good guy" kind of look, almost like she's staring daggers at you, like don't do nothing bad or else.
I didn't plan on it.
All right.
But no. I mean, no, I could see that. You bring a powerful item, or give somebody a little bit of an advantage over somebody else, and people get jealous. I could see that, but
Well, fortunately, only a few of the Arcana got to experiment in such a way. The enchanters who were used to create your armors were amongst those few. And yes, there you go. I mean, I believe that concludes our business. So unless there's anything else you wish to trouble my poor heart with.
Fizz will look at Calliope,
Eh.
and he'll put his hand on her shoulder and he'll cast guidance and say, "Have at it."
Oh.
You're gonna have to scurry up her robes first, right? It's a mighty climb to get to their shoulder.
Yeah, I'm 6'4". You can reach the ankle though if you want.
Either way, it's a matter of speaking.
I was looking for something to help keep these guys alive and bring you more Dragonite.
Yes, well, they do need
would-
protecting, don't they?
They tend to attract a bit of interesting company.
Yeah.
So,
But-
but
To save you your time, just a
Yeah.
moonsicle.
is that all, child?
If you have a higher level one, that would be preferable. We do have a funds.
All right, let me
You
take.
do?
Moonsicles can go up to +3, so that's a roll of a d100, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'll do some rolls here in just a second. I just want to double check. Like, I'm pretty sure I suggested this too, so I'm just checking what I told you by looking at
Yeah.
the item. Moonsicle is 2 words, right?
Yes.
All right, that would be why I can't find. There we go. Starts off at +1. There's no. Okay. Aw, this thing's cute, isn't it?
It helps me heal. Gives me
Does
a
it?
little extra healing.
Does it
You
really?
add a d4 to any healing spell if you use it to be the
Oh.
focus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that nice? All right, so definitely I'll make sure she does have a +1. Let me see if she has any of the others though. +2? Doesn't look like it. +3? Oops, I can't type. Nah. Unfortunately, your order doesn't come here looking for these very often, but we do keep them on stock because you never know when a ranger or a druid might come around. And she presents you
Fair.
a moonsicle +1. 500 gold, and it's yours.
Flappy's going to look back at Fizz.
You got this one, right?
A very flat look.
500 gold, please.
I'm just teasing ya.
And then at the
You
same
both got
time, like
500
she
gold.
was like, even Elverina quit looking at the furball and went straight to you, Fizz. Like 500 gold, and it's yours.
I mean, I don't know what I'll do with the moonsicle of arena, but I guess so.
I suppose that's how it just works, then, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure you-
suppose.
I'm sure you'll find a druid of certain power that could bring it to bear. Who knows?
Yeah, amazing. Well,
And then I put it in my inventory. No.
no. So yeah, he'll pull out some gold. I'll hand over some gold. And there's your moonsicle. But, and he'll kind of try and whisper this to her as he hands it. I'm the first one you heal. Understood?
She'll just give him a nice smile. I think furbolgs have like slightly sharper teeth.
Looks like a toothy grin. Like a bear trying to growl at you. So, is there any last minute supplies you're looking for before heading wherever it is you plan to be?
Not off the top of my head. Anybody else while we're here?
I don't think I can get what I want from here. My stuff's gonna come from outer space.
Okay.
Right. Well,
There you go again, Elverina. With every time we mention it, one of these
just
days you're gonna need to take a trip with us.
just go. I've heard enough. Just go. I'm already in a constant state of wow with you people. So please, just go. You're too much excitement for one day.
Me
Out of
too.
curiosity, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to ask this: how big is is there a big enough spot in the back behind her shop to park a ship?
No. Like
There's
she's in a region where there are buildings around her. Like she's not. This is a shop. It's not like a house or a yard or anything like that. I mean, you'd be taking up the street if you do park the ship out there, but you don't want the ship to be seen.
True, but it's been seen on this planet a lot, though.
It's been seen coming down, yes. But so far, we've been able to write it off as the professor's experiments.
Okay, maybe we'll just do a flyby.
Scar. Sorry.
How?
I
my
mean,
God.
Samuel, not Scar. Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but when Elverina's ready, you can maybe, when we're here, come to the professors and we can take you on a trip, as to not bring any extra unwanted attention to ourselves here.
I mean, I feel like we should just leave Elverina to herself. We have
Okay.
taken up enough of this nice woman's time.
Indeed. Now get out of my shop.
Okay,
Yep.
Well, until next time.
but I think Kenai is the one I want to talk to about it. Maybe he might know better of where I can find more stuff like the pistol I have.
Like Gizmo?
Would it be Gizmo I could talk to about it?
Well, anything like, okay, pistols, there are a limited amount that might actually exist on the planet, but you never see pistols very often on this planet.
Yeah.
So,
That's
you're
why
probably
I'm
right. If
thinking
you're looking for
Kenai or-
pistol supplies, but on top of that, there are plenty of bullets on the ship to cover your ammunition cost.
Yeah. I was thinking of finding different versions, talking to maybe Fizz or Kunai if they've seen any
Was he
different
here
versions.
whenever we found the Desperado? You weren't, were you?
No, I was not.
Well, you missed a good episode there.
Yes.
That's how Kunai got his cool gun. He pickpocketed someone's dead corpse.
It's not pickpocketing if they're dead.
Exactly.
That's why I was wanted to talk to him outside of the shop. Maybe they found something cooler than the pistol I have.
Well, here's the thing. Have a conversation actually with Kunai whenever you're ready. It doesn't have to be now, or it could be later, or it could be right now. I don't care. Let's not talk about it above table. Pull him aside.
Trying to do is pull him aside to talk to him about it, because he would probably know, being on different planets, more than I have.
All right, so Kunai, Samuel pulls
Kunai.
you to the side.
Yes.
Okay.
Not to bug you too much there, Kunai, but I was wondering if you happen to see more stuff like this, and I pull out the little revolver I have.
That revolver. Well, I do have my pistol that I use in combat a lot. He pulls out the Desperado. I found this off a corpse off in space. It's pretty useful, from what Fizz says.
I've seen you use it. It's been a lot more useful than the one I have. I end up going back to my bow because I'm a lot better with bows.
It took some getting used to, but I figured out how to use it. But if you want a better gun, I would suggest you talk to Gizmo. Gizmo should have better guns for sale.
No, okay. Well, I was, just thinking of, better stuff to help protect you all with.
Fair, but if you need enchantment, maybe Fizz could look at it. Or maybe
True.
something that make it look better, or maybe tune it up a little bit. Because
Okay.
he is the guy with technology.
He is.
Tinkerer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's carry on.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
By the way, Kunai puts away his gun. By the way, he's not walking down the street with it.
same. I put mine away.
What are those crossbows on your hip? No. All right, you make your way. Where are we heading? Like, you guys all claimed your armor, so
Yeah.
definitely had something to put on.
Yeah, I definitely did put it on though.
Oh
I
yeah.
have my little cloak
Would it-
over it too.
Would have immediately put that thing on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all took our turns in the dressing room getting it changed.
Hmm.
Where to next?
Well, I mean, nobody
We're
else
leaving
has
a
any
plan.
more business. Yeah. You just gotta figure out where we want to go next, everybody.
Yeah. If we're about to leave a planet, I would like to say goodbye to Shishay.
Yeah, we can drop by there and have you say your goodbyes. I mean, but we are coming back. It's not like goodbye forever.
Oh, but it's still polite.
True.
Nothing's ever guaranteed in this life, so say your goodbyes.
Oh boy.
Where would she be? Would she be at the shop or would she be at her homestead?
You probably should
know?
check your shop first, and then we can go to the homestead.
Sure. Actually, tell you what. Since we all got this mithril armor now, we would stop by the shop. Anybody want to donate their old armor? If it's magical?
Oh, it's not
If
magical.
it's, if it's just regular, I mean, I don't think it's really gonna do too much. But if anybody got any magical armor,
Calliope, what armor are you wearing right now?
Wearing studded leather +1 because that's the most she can wear, I think.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you had something studded leather. Wanted to
I
make
do.
sure at least.
I have my old scale mail. I don't know if you can wear that.
Which metal?
Gross scale.
too
Ew.
much metal.
Too metal
There
for
you
me.
go. There you go,
Is the
Fizz.
one weird thing about druids, they cannot wear most armors.
And I would just hand Fizz his studded leather. Have fun. Don't need it anymore.
Yep, here you go, Fizz. Here's my scale mail.
All of a sudden, your mithril falls apart. Anyway, just kidding.
Damn it! Is that the enchantment or is that the blacksmith?
Who do I blame for this pipeline mistake? No.
Right? Issues in the supply chain. So yeah,
When Bolt comes out.
got a couple studded leather +1s going into the shop then, and stop by there and look for Shishay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say she's there. Like, right down here, I kind of, like, make this your shop for now. Down at the very bottom.
Oh.
And, you see I don't know, maybe you've seen her once or twice, the Haragon that has been hired to kind of, like, help put things in place and everything. And, Shishay just finishing up the books, or at least setting them up. Kind of, like, looking up from her, position behind the clerk-like desk, and, oh, you're back sooner than I expected.
Good morning, ladies.
Welcome to the shop, Boing. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. This is this Haragon is going to be one of the shopkeepers.
Hey, fine by me.
Happy
Seem
to be
very
of
friendly.
service, Boing.
Well,
I think just us being in a corner, just like, oh, that's adorable. Like, just dying.
Shishay's
I
kind
guess
of like, you could see Shishay cringing every time she says Boing.
I should just let you know. I should have some mithril change shirts coming in, and here's a couple studded leathers. +1, some magical armor, a couple little things. And I guess, she share funds and everything. So we'll see how this little operation goes.
Let me take your things for you, Boing. You hear she shake grunt as the Haragon quickly takes the items that you offered and starts, dusting them off, decorating them to the storefront, putting them on mannequins, and just kind of like going about her business. Her ears wiggling forward and backwards as she's just kind of like dancing around, making everything nice and neat.
Liam, where are Haragons from?
They're not normally seen around too much, but bestial race like Haragons are known to come from the Southern Isles, along with the likes of like turtles and such. Many of the extravagant humanoids, I should say, like those kinds, are usually found in the Southern Isles in tribal formations. But they do travel out into the world, and basically they're accepted into most societies without any hindrance. Similar to fairies and furbolgs.
Okay, I was curious if they came from the material plane or they were coming from the Feywild. Similar. Okay, for material plane.
Yeah, these were actually here. Or they could have came from the Feywild long time ago.
Yeah.
Who knows? That's like lore you need to discover if we're ever here long enough. Anyway. But yeah, the Japanese dressed woman in her pink hair and silent attitude continues grunting and groaning as she keeps hearing the boing, boing, boing from the Haragon cheerfully going around the place. She'll do good for customers, I promise. Just hard to bear hearing it all day. At any rate.
Seems like your work is almost done. You've done a wonderful job, Seashay.
You're much too kind.
You've been kind to me, so there's no reason not to be kind back.
I'm glad you found your way with this group.
Maybe we'll make a bit of a face, but it's like...
Yeah, inside checking you. She just kind of like stares.
Yeah!
She stares into your soul. She's gonna let the magic 8-ball give her insight check, because why not?
Yeah.
Do I think she's getting along with this group? Oh, I'm not looking at the right screen. Concentrate and ask again. So she just kind of like stares at you, not sure what she's getting out of you, but well, they are in a good position as far as money goes. So if you wanted a wealthy guild, you have found one.
I have taken advantage of the bounty.
Good.
She sure has.
We're so happy to hear that you're doing great, Boing. Shut up.
Doesn't it sound amazing, Boing?
I know, Boing.
I've caught your name. I'm Calliope.
I am Izagawi. How are you doing, Boingy Boing?
Samuel,
I'm going
if
to
you
live
start...
inside check. Is she doing this on purpose, or is this just a
Inside
speech
check.
thing?
Inside check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It's just yes.
The answer is yes to both.
Yes. Yeah. But
So are
we
you
were
getting a
about...
lot of customers this morning, Boing?
Oh, we're doing great today, Boing. How about you, Boing? I swear to God.
Great, Boing.
You hear a sheath in metal just kind of like, eee, Boing. Stop it.
You know what? I think I found a name for the shop, finally. Hadn't really thought of one till just now.
Are you all just trying to annoy the person who can kick all of your asses at once?
She shakes
Boing!
like, you hear the book slam, and then she just starts walking out like, I'm done. I'm done. Doesn't even pay attention to anything else. I've done everything I was supposed to.
Oh, Calliope will try to catch her before she goes.
Yeah.
We're about to leave, so I wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me.
She stops and turns. We'll have rabbit stew when you come back.
Eh?
And then she just pats you on the shoulder, reaching high up, of course, because she's only like 4'5".
Yeah, Calliope
And-
will lower herself down because she's used to this.
And yeah, she can. You be good, kid.
I'll try my best.
If they do anything, let me know.
I'll let you know.
Taps the hilt. It'll be the last boing they ever see.
Oh dear.
Rabbit Stew, when you come back, remember that on me. And she kind of like waves and walks away.
Okay,
The
bye-bye.
shopkeeper's ears are gone.
What are you talking
I think
about?
she's probably going to go for the tongue.
She couldn't go for the entire corpse. What are you talking about? How do you feel about breast? Anyway.
Well,
Well, it's
Don't you-
so happy to meet you, Boing. I'll do my very best to keep this shop in tip-top shape, Boing.
And I was leaving.
I appreciate that,
Pretty
boy.
well, boy.
What did I
Sorry.
start? I started a trend, didn't I? All right, cool.
Samuel,
Yeah.
if I better not hear that word out of this shop about a boy.
I wonder how the profits are doing at Boing.
Drunk, and I. Want to bother you a little bit?
Not you, Two Fizz.
At
You know, it's
Oh,
endearing when she does
oh,
it. It's
me
annoying
too.
when you do it.
At two Vise.
You know what's annoying, Calliope? When people can't afford their own stuff and they have to ask you for money.
Oh, that's a low blow. You told her she could ask, though.
I'm just playing. Boing.
Damn it, what did I start? Alright. The Haragon smiles cheerfully and continues her boinging ways. And unless there's anything you wish to do here beyond the normal boingingness, the day is still yours. Whatever you wish to achieve.
No, but that's it.
I'll have to boing somewhere else.
Oh my god.
I think you found the words you're gonna put in the box now. Boing.
Probably, actually. Oh dear. How tall are Haragons, anyways?
They can range anywhere from 5'5" to about 6 or 7 feet, I believe.
Okay.
I think she's probably on like just the. Well, depends. If you count the ears, she's at about 6'3", something like that.
But
I guess.
without the ears.
Probably about 5'10".
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Like the ears are long.
Hopefully we'll have a shopkeep when we come back.
That's good.
It is nice.
Heron gone. Wow, I said Heron gone. Boy, didn't know there was an N in there. Anyway.
Yeah, close enough.
Yep. I think so. Well, hell, they can be small too, apparently.
Well, I mean, anybody else have anything we need to do before we go on our next adventure?
No.
You didn't want to track that signal, so it's better to go fast before it discovers us.
We could. But it is a group decision.
And I also did prepare to speak with plants.
Oh, you want to go to the planet with a bunch of plants first. Okay, we can do that if everyone else wants to go too.
I'm being prepared for no matter what happens.
Fair?
And I can speak with animals if we ever need to.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like we still are a little indecisive here.
Well,
My money's on follow the tracking thing first.
Well, we just asked the 8-ball.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just ask the 8-ball.
All right,
Should we-
8-ball. Should we follow the signal?
Are you
I guess
gonna
I
roll
can
it?
type 8-ball too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let
go
me
for it.
actually go over to chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go over here to my stream or my Streamlabs so I can tell you what it says instantly. Yes, definitely. So, should
Sure.
we do that now? We know we gotta do it, but no.
Well, yes, definitely. So,
Hmm.
That's what the tarot cards say. They say we should follow the signal.
I DM. I guess we're tracking the signal. That was easy.
All right.
Alright, that was way easy.
So return to the ship and head back into space and head up to Kipper and say, "Let's go."
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
All
Good. Let's
right.
go get the ship started, boy.
Yep. Here we go, boy. What the hell's up with all this damn shit about boinging?
I don't know. They just started doing it.
Look, if I boing and knew, I would boing and tell you.
So he
sound-
needs his shop point. So
This
I
sounds
think they need to be
so boing and
medically-
stupid.
You took what Charlie's gonna start to do for his dad.
Try to do what, Charlie?
He's starting to reach for his dad. He's not even doing it.
I feel like this is the beginning of a plague.
It probably is. We've caught the stupid. All right.
Caught?
See Kunai reloading a clip.
We
Just
are
loading a clip.
heading towards the signal. Then is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
That's what the stars command.
And with that, coordinates are set. The ship starts to warm up in that direction as it corrects itself. We hear the Mount Chowson reactors reacting, energy being channeled into the engines, and then everybody hang on, because the launch of the reactors is definitely the first push, and unless you're seated, you kind of like get pushed back into
So that means
whatever
we
wall
find a
there is. Yeah. Okay, let's say you find a seat. And then like there's this moment where the ship is getting to its inertial speed, and now it is in light speed. And then eventually you guys are able to move again. The time destination to get to the location of the signal appears on the monitor, and you see that it says 72 hours.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Hurry up
Is it-
and wait, I guess.
This signal must be really far away. 3 days of travel? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Then again, there might be ways to manipulate the speed of travel as we go, but for right now, that's currently where the setting is. There's a wishy-washy in chat, guys. Let's catch it.
Hey Fizz, do we have anything we need to do repair-wise on the ship while we wait?
I don't think so. Honestly.
Hey Shella.
Hang on. Let me double check my stuff. I mean, go ahead, Ashella.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Can you run a diagnostic on repair check?
What are we checking for?
Anything that needs to be repaired at all.
On the ship itself or external ships?
Ours, like our ship.
Okay, doing a check on the Aurora. If I recall correctly, there might have been some. Well, here's the thing: Donisha's been doing the work on the ship even in downtime.
So Charlie.
Yeah, and so is Charlie. So as far as like anything needing repairs, no, nothing comes up. So yeah, the ship is 100% operational.
Heh.
Now, here's the thing. We could do one of two things. We could try to find ways to kill time on a ship, but I get it. It could be boring. So if you want, we could just see if something randomly happens on the trip between the 3 days. That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Random encounter.
Yeah.
Before we do that, Chad's gonna step over to Fizz real quick.
Yeah, if there's anything you want to do before any encounters happen, by all means, take care of it.
So, Fizz,
What's up, Charlie?
since we're gonna be here a bit, or heading towards that signal, this will be a good time to start trying to work on those magnetic boots or whatnot.
Magnetic boots. Oh.
Remember, didn't have spider climb. Just want to make sure we had ways to first step if it's too out of me or Danisha's reach.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, that's a good idea. I kind of have some ideas. I don't know if it will work or not, but
Well, we can't know if we don't try.
right. um, as I look at them.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm setting up your next encounter, so go ahead and take as much
It's
time
all
as you
good.
need.
Samuel,
Yep.
maybe you should talk to Fizz about your pistol problem or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Walk over to
And as well, while we have a lot of time to kill.
Hey, Fizz, can you help my pistol go boing?
um,
Sorry if I
How
stole that
pointy
from
do
you.
you want it?
Yeah, sorry if I stole that from you. Anyway.
not to interrupt your guys' conversation, but Fizz, I was wondering if you happen to have ran into more weapons like this, and I pull out the pistol I have.
It's just a regular revolver, right?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing is quite like that. We have the caster gun. He pulls out his caster gun. He's like, I mean, I'm across a couple of these. I've done some work on these and kind of fixed them up a little bit. Haven't shot one of the shells yet. Still waiting on the right moment. But and Kunai's got his Desperado.
Yeah.
Is it-
He showed me it. I was just, curious if you happen to have found more, because I'm looking at something other than my bow to help protect us.
I mean, I think we had an extra caster or two lying around.
Well, if you
We just
happen to,
only have a couple shells for it is the problem.
that's fine.
Like
If you
I
happen,
magically enchanted. Oh, sorry, good.
if you happen to see one of the casters that is lying around, could you let me know? I wouldn't mind adding it to my arsenal of weapons.
Wait, wait. Didn't the caster explode? The casters explode in your hands.
Yeah, the last one I tried touching did.
Yeah, that's right. You can't have a caster. We'll have to find you something else. Because it's just
We
gonna
might
keep exploding, if I recall correctly.
might
Okay.
have a spare one of those. You remember those really expensive guns, right, Fizz? The ones that old buddy Calypso handed off. The like
Uh,
real cool ones that
uh,
first said it might be valuable or whatever.
I'm having trouble remembering this, honestly.
And I'm kind of like in privy at the moment. What conversation are we talking about here?
Make a
Are you
quick
back?
Make
What
a
are
quick
you-
look if you happen to find anything.
Kunai, what are
know.
you talking about? What are you talking about, Kunai?
Like there was like a set of like 3 or 4 of them, and like we destroyed one of them. Like
The other two are with your
don't
other players, aren't they?
Stony like started hitting the handle on it for the lock or whatever before broke one. This was back
I
when we were trying to open the crates.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe it is broke.
One of them
Which
was
means
definitely broken.
which means there's only one active caster with your group.
That's the one I have essentially. Well, I mean, once we go see Gizmo, Gizmo might have some better stuff.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head down to the hangar and work on getting better used to driving a destroyer. So if you need me, I'll be down there.
Okay.
Do I have time to
Ow.
sign up for this?
Charlie, let's see, your magnetic boots. I mean, I could kind of tinker around with some technology, some engineering, see if I can maybe engineer like a set of magnetic boots.
Thank you for this. And if you need someone to test subject, then I'm willing. Even means
Ask-
running through a wall a couple times.
Asking the DM if there's a roll I can make to try and maybe
Ask.
engineer some of that.
You have engineering, so does they, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe you want to do like a joint project here, Charlie, and see if we can engineer these boots in these couple days we got.
Sure. I'm up for it.
I'll let you both make your own engineering roles, but we'll hold off on that for the moment, though.
Mhm.
I mean, you'll get around to doing it. It's just that I'm also trying to set something up that's gonna happen in between. So yeah.
Oh no.
Do we want something special, guys, or what do we want?
Special's always nice.
It is.
Special's
do
always
I
good.
have- do I have time to get it set up, though? Is the question. Maybe I can use borrowed stats for the moment. Maybe, I don't know. Hello there. What's that? Sounding weird. Okay, hold on, Lexi. Calm down. What's wrong with the music? Talk to me. Like, why does my music sound weird? Can you guys check the music for me too?
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound
Uh,
soft or what?
can't hear no music.
Yeah,
Playing.
I got no music right now.
Sounds
Oh,
fine to me.
is it not going to the next song? Is that what you're worried about? Is that better? It's not supposed to be taking over everything. It's just there. Anyway. Hey, Lexi, when you coming back? Alright, so... I'm just looking for a good image is what I'm doing right now.
Hmm.
Go ahead and continue your conversation, guys.
Hey, don't you threaten us with a good time. We'll pull you out of cryo and we'll let the new person know you're not dead.
Yeah, yeah. You want to come in here? We
I was
can.
going to pull her out. I was going to pull her out cryo. You guys stopped me.
Yeah, I know. We almost had you pulled out of cryo. If you want to come back, you know what to do, Lexi. Come on in. Make yourself heard. See what happens.
What was that?
That's
What was that?
Hey!
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Are you back?
I'm here.
do you want to be here?
We can be here.
You okay?
I'm not doing anything.
You know, we got 3 days of travel right now. We could say you guys hear a red alert down in the med bay.
Oh no.
Three,
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
three.
Let me get in there first.
Yeah, okay. Talk shit, get hit. You know the rules.
Yeah.
But I will try to continue with this other side piece that I'm trying to do.
Oh no, it's doing that lockout thing again.
Well, you
And
fix it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Fix your shit, Lexi.
Settings.
But yeah, all right. So you don't hear that yet, but you will hear as soon as she gets set up. But if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, like as we're still en route to wherever we're going. Yeah, this is kind of generic. I don't need anything super special for this. Okay.
So, Calliope,
Yes.
what do you think about this super fast travel we have going on? Stomach
I think
still
it
with
makes me
you?
a little seasick.
I'll get used to it.
Constitution saving throw. Let's see if you do.
Yeah, let's see. Like, God, this is going to be hilarious.
Oh, you're
17.
You're good. I mean, you're woozy mainly probably because it's all metal.
You're never going to let that metal thing go, are you, Star?
No, I'm not. You're a
No.
druid.
And a
And
giant
not only
lizard.
that, I'm Faye.
Yeah, well, what do you expect from me? I'm
That's fair.
just following a common lore of druids. That's all.
Yeah, we're just new age people who, you know, want you guys to try all these essential oils, right?
Exactly. I heard they're really good though. I'll buy 2. Okay, let me go back to my other page and work on the scenario for you guys.
What is this game called again?
Elsparia to space.
Elsparia.
She
I'm
forgot.
trying to find it and I'm not seeing it. And I know I didn't leave. Oh, there it is. What
Yeah,
the
I'm
fuck?
about to say, no, you didn't leave.
Hey,
I mean, I could send you
here.
another invite, but yeah, you're here. All right. Let's replace this for that. That's what we'll do.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that name.
Lexi, you
Oh,
have missed
hey,
a lot.
Kunai, you're about to be chicken food. I mean, what?
I left a chicken leg outside.
Oh,
Left
yeah,
a
it's not
chicken
supposed to
leg.
fill everyone.
Somebody's hungry
Oh.
after their hibernation.
Was that why that was there? I forgot.
Left a chicken leg so that so that
I mean, it's been there for days. From a good
That's
anymore.
probably not good anymore. No.
No.
worry, it was a forever lasting chicken leg, and I don't think Kunai's kept his stock.
Oh, damn. Sounds like a bad time for you, bud.
Seems like it, doesn't it? All right. Well, if you guys are ready, we can get this going then. Let me just
Don't think
rename
I
this
can
real quick.
I think I can outrun a level 5 monk. I don't think I can do that.
Aren't you a monk?
Do I need to level up?
It's level 5.
Yeah, you're level
Yeah,
5
we're
now.
at 5 now.
Oh, let's do this.
Look, Calypso and Scar are gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Scar killed Calypso.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there was some
Frank gone
crazy.
wrong.
There was some crazy shit when you weren't here.
Right.
Oh, there's Kunai and Fizz.
All right. I got the special event planned for later too, so we got plenty to do until it's time to go, guys. So all of a sudden, there's a red alert from the med bay. Meh, 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 meh.
Oh dear.
My chemicals! No! Kunai's just starting to run to the lab. My chemicals!
It's gonna
Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm coming.
Kipper goes, Shella, what's the alarm? And everybody up here will find out what's going on before you do.
Fizz starts freaking out for a moment. No, not again, not again.
The cryo
No.
chamber has lost power and is being deactivated, so please, whoever's in the cryo chamber, you might need to go and resuscitate them.
Oh yeah, no. Calliope is looking at.
All right, so now I'll move everybody to that map, so you don't have to. As everybody journeys into the cryo bay. So before anybody gets down here, though, right, Arl, you're not you guys, Arl, you finally able to wrap your jaws around some of this medicinal disc that you have found, and you know, like that little sore spot in the middle of your throat that you're feeling just goes away because, you know, you had like a strep throat or something because you've been cryo with your mouth open. But this medicine healed it. And then the door in front of you, and a spew of gases or, you know, liquid nitrogen just flowing out or whatever it's being used. I don't know too much about chemistry, but that sounds right? And as this energy just, or this spew of fog-like energy just kind of like fills the room, you see at the feet of your chamber a plate with a piece of chicken meat on it.
Gonna like jump out of the cryo chamber. She's gonna shake her fur. And then she's gonna lean in really, really close. Sniff it. Does it smell appetizing?
It's got that day-old smell to it.
She's gonna grab it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna wait at the door for somebody to come in and get her.
Yeah, and then eventually you hear footsteps rushing in, and the rest of you start rushing in, right? Kunai being the first, right?
Getting ready to chuck the chicken.
Yeah, yeah. So as you stand there waiting for everybody, you see familiar faces. You see Kunai, you see Fizz behind him. But you see unfamiliar faces like Calliope, a big old furball that's kind of like blocking up the door, hiding Charlie behind them. And another person behind Fizz who's kind of like standing over both Kunai and them. But you never met those people yet, I don't believe. And
Does she see, like, who does she see first?
Kunai, of course.
Yeah, she's gonna throw she's gonna throw the leg at Kunai. You
Okay.
call this offering?
I didn't know you were gonna.
She's gonna come up right here, and she's drooling already.
Joey's gonna.
Kunai, you might want to take off now.
We're gonna look between.
I knew I should have put more offerings.
She's gonna chomp her jaws.
Oh.
Excuse me, pardon me coming through.
Fizz will look at Calliope and go, "No, this is just a game they play. They're great friends."
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Everybody, what?
Make a dexterity saving throw in this moment.
Oh my
dear.
gosh.
My favorite.
Aro,
I'm
you
okay.
are.
Oh.
You're okay. Kunai is okay. Everybody that rolls 15 or lower, you just all of a sudden get shaken to the ground. Those of you with the higher dexterity are able to kind of like quickly rebalance and continue doing whatever it is you're doing. The ship has been halted in space. They have been like somebody took you out of warp drive.
Get back here, bird!
Red
No.
red alerts.
Again?
Boop, boop, boop. We're under attack. You hear
Oh
Shaw's
my
voice.
god! Ears!
No.
So I
Oh,
did
hey!
this time for your first battle. And
And-
Joey's gonna go running off to the bridge.
Okay.
Battle stations, everybody.
Welcome back, Arl. Now we got something for you to do.
Samuel
Gonna
Nat
die.
Say again?
Samuel Nat 1, so how bad is that throw?
You tumble 3 times and land into a nearby wall. Take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
only 2. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Calliope will stop this person that just woke up. Is like, "Are you okay?"
Just hungry.
Oh, good. We'll get you some food and just quick medical check. Make sure everything okay before grabbing her arm and pulling her up to the brig with them.
All right.
I
So,
don't know how to feel about the grabbing, but okay.
well, somebody's a little bit more touchy than you now.
13.
As you make it to the deck, you are shown a visual of space, and with 13 medicine, I mean they're awake, they're alive, they're not showing any signs of decay or anything.
Okay, good. You're part of a crew, right?
I'm with that one, and she points at Kunai. And then all the original people, she'll points to them because that's who she knows.
Just me and Kunai.
Yeah. Where's brother?
I'm not food. Oh,
Are you sure about
in his
that?
bed. Brother's in his bed. He's been asleep.
Lazy good for nothing.
Yeah, that lazy piece of... I mean, if he's around, he could join too. This is part of his game, but I've heard he's been busy, so...
He's probably asleep by now because work schedule.
Yeah,
is
that's
fucked up.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, as you guys make it to the bridge and what have you, you see familiar looking ships, but one unfamiliar thing. There seems to be a giant humanoid mech outfit floating around in space with like jet engines propelling it up from the back end and maneuvering it around. You are looking at your first mobile suit.
We fighting a fucking Gundam?
You fucking are.
All right.
That was
Let's
the
go.
that was the surprise.
Dibs. We must bring that in.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, let's see how powerful it is.
All right, and I guess we roll for initiative, huh?
I guess so.
Yes.
Now you guys will be rolling your normal initiative. They roll theirs based on their
Yeah,
ships,
yeah.
but
A minute. Let me get my. Where is the tokens?
yeah,
you're-
I need to pull my token on the
yeah,
screen.
pull your tokens
Sure.
over to here. This is like the reserve area, so you can put your tokens.
Cool.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, so you guys can take up space over here somewhere.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Once upon a time, even Professor Smithersmile was here to do stuff.
Did it still not select it?
Let's see. Did it? That's fine. No, you're on there.
Am I?
6.1.
Okay.
Whee! Here we go. Alright, so there's a little bit of order that needs to happen. So, Samuel, I take it you're heading towards one of the ships to engage and head out, right?
Yep, I'm running to my destroyer.
Alright, so if you can move, can you move the destroyer, or is it assigned? Yeah, okay, cool. I will allow you to go ahead and say you make it to the destroyer and you can launch. So if you want to go ahead and start attacking with the destroyer, I'll allow it.
Sweet. Destroyer move again. It does 80. Okay. We'll fly 30 feet up this way. And we're gonna go ahead and blast the hell out of that mobile suit because I want it weekend.
Fire away. Let me check the Aurora's character sheet then. What in the nine hells happened here?
No idea, but I
Yeah.
was
Yeah, you seeing that too?
Blank.
Or lack of?
What in the... Hold on, I'll try something. I might be able to fix this. Well, let's hope. Let's hope this is the problem, but I might have to redo this sheet altogether. Let's see. Vehicle.
Aurora sheet is.
Oh, thank God I saved it, guys. It's
Oh
fine.
my God.
It's fine. It's fine. Check it now.
There.
Let's go.
Okay, so basically somehow it got turned into an NPC sheet instead of a vehicle sheet. Oh, that was scary.
Ugh.
Oof.
All right, 24. We'll hit.
We'll hit with the first attack for 8 piercing.
As it hits, though, the kinetic damage from that weapon just bounces off like nothing. Clean.
Unfortunately, I have 2 kinetics and an energy, so rolls out 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Another 6 bounces off, probably.
Yep.
And its last attack, 14.
14 hits it.
For 10.
Alright, so you guys watch as the kinetic energy from the weapons just kind of like bounce off, but the energy weapon starts to disintegrate some of what looks like a energy shield around this thing, and it seems like energy weapons are the only thing that will hit it.
And that ends my turn.
Charlie, you're on the Aurora at the bridge. What do you wish to do?
Oh, I'm gonna load our cannon, of course.
Fair enough.
And I'm
So,
also gonna try to critically focus on that one, because that's getting a bit too... Actually, that...
that's ally. That's ally. Here, let me
Okay,
put.
so
I'll
I'm gonna
put-
do that, this one over here, because
let's see here. What can I do to indicate ally? Well, let's put a trophy on him. How's that?
yeah.
I was just gonna put a mark on it to show ally.
We figured it out.
Yep.
All right. And I know we haven't really gone over it. I'll explain it more on your turn when it comes up, Calliope, and Bordro if needed. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be better.
So you see Charlie kind of like inputting commands on the computer, and you can hear like, or maybe you can see like targeting screens on the monitor, and you can see like projections and data coming across to where she is, or he is, sorry, focusing a target on this destroyer in the back. And since a critical shot from an engineer was called, whenever a cannon fires at that particular target, it'll have advantage. But it does require the engineering skill, which Charlie has. Who's next? We got Kunai.
Kunai's just gonna add another load, and end his turn.
Calliope, there's a big bright red button that appears before you that says shoot. Do you wish to push it? It is fully loaded now, right? Yeah, she'll be taking the third action, which fires, right?
Yeah, I'll hit the shoot button.
All right.
That's
so
my action, right?
That's your action, and what you do you see the Aurora? The character sheet
screen.
Aurora in your journal?
Let me open that.
Yeah. So this is like so basically, once the action's taken for the giant cannon hit 3, you can fire it. So you'll click the giant cannon in the in the actions menu once you reach 3 on that. So 2 people got to prep it, and the third person can fire.
Okay, so I'm firing.
Yep. So you click giant cannonball on the right.
Okay.
Boom. 14 should hit. Yep. And now you can hit the attack on the chat.
On the chat.
Boom. This cannon just did 85 points of damage. You watch as a giant cannon just fired. And the enemy mobile suit kind of like ducks to the left a little bit. And then it slams into the destroyer behind it. And creates a big old damaging wind into it. Or damaging dent into it. So you can see you clearly did some damage. Looks like the shielding is still up, but you did significant damage to its shields. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't think there's a bonus action I can do, so I will end my turn.
Sounds good. Fizz, you're up.
Let's see. I think we're a little far away for our hacking. Yeah.
We can always move the Aurora.
I kind of want to try and hack the mobile suit. Cool. And yeah. First roll to try to hit it, right?
Yep. Using your engineering. Or hacking, I mean. Sorry. Oh, easily. And now, see if you can take over a system. Dear Heavenly Lord.
Yes.
Weapons, armor, or shields. And you could take off 2.
Let's take its weapons and its armor offline.
Okay, so the kinetic shield stays up.
Actually, no, let's change that. Let's do the weapon and the kinetic shield. Let's take those 2 down. And just kind of be a sitting like a metal, hopefully.
So weapons and shield. All right.
Yeah, weapons and shield go down, and he'll say, "Get the mobile suit now while it's hacked." That'll be turn.
Roger that.
All right. Surrounding the Aurora, we have a enemy frigate. 14 misses the Aurora. Two on the Aurora. The 25 does hit. 34 piercing, so the Aurora takes a little bit of damage. Let's see here. Where is that destroyer at? Alright, there it is. So, flying off to go after you, this frigate will try to aim for the destroyer that's in your control.
Yep. 15. Our armor class is 13, so it does hit.
23 points.
Okay.
Oh, even the asteroid has a turn. Firing on the Aurora. Both of those miss. The destroyer off to the far end takes aim at the other destroyer. I think all 3 of those hit, right?
Yep.
This is why they call them destroyers.
Minus 4.
60 points of damage from the looks of it. On rule!
Like, I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't know what to do.
Alright, so question mark. Do you want to be a pilot or do you have piloting skills?
No, she don't
Alright,
know
alright.
anything about that.
Okay, so on the Aurora, there is an option to shoot the only 1-turn cannon.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me pull it up on my end. So the one that they've been using is the giant cannon, but you can use the ballista if you want. Matter of fact, you can actually use the claws too. Like on this ship, anything that's near the Aurora, you can claw. So if you want to beat the shit out of something with the grappler arms, you could do that.
I'll do that.
Alright, so go ahead and roll the claws.
Uh,
On the right there. Takes 1 action to make a claw attack.
I don't know where to find it, Star.
If you look on the stream, I'm pointing to it right now. It's on the right here on the Aurora character sheet. Should be in your journal. You'll be clicking that button there.
I'm not seeing it.
Did you check your journal? You should have access to it.
I have my journal open.
You're looking for the D19722XXXI Aurora.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here we are. Okay.
And then just click the claw at the top right. So you watch as Aurora just grabs hold of the console and starts swinging left, swinging right, and then she smacks into this enemy fighter that got too close. Go ahead and roll the attack damage on the chat window. There you go. Oh, and we do have a chance to grapple it too. But this one might be too big. Or which one did you want? Did you want the frigate or did you want the fighter?
Which one hit?
I think the fighter did.
I'll do that one.
Fair enough. 10 points of damage. Actually, I will make a DC 13 grab to see if I can get out of that. Let's see here. It looks like it'll be just a D20. You grappled it, and you basically crush its bolts and nuts.
And she's screaming nom nom.
Nom nom. You guys hear this? No, going crazy over here. Alright, and that's the end of your turn?
Mhm.
Alright, go ahead and pass your turn, and we'll give it to the enemy fighter. Oh. Yeah, this enemy fighter didn't have a turn, but it's okay. We'll say it. It's fine. I wasn't for sure. This thing will try to break out of the grapple. It's not going anywhere. And then it just tries to fire at the Aurora.
So
And
does it take the 11?
It already took 10 points of damage. It just hasn't been able to free itself.
But it says at the start of its turn.
2d10, yep. You can roll 2d10 there, Arl, as I prepare to figure out what I gotta do on mine.
$16.
Alright, so it takes 16 more damage as you crush its nuts even harder. This mobile suit seems to kind of like pull back a bit, and it's got like this giant handgun in its hand, and it seems to fire twice at you guys. At
Isn't his
four.
weapon down?
Oh yeah, it tries to, and then you hear click, 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 and then it just kind of like growls. Well, I guess you can't growl. Like the guy inside's growling though. So yeah, he's basically gonna try to counter the hacking on his next turn after discovering what happened. Samuel, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and blast the Gundam again because its stuff is down. So, my 2 kinetics.
hit. Hit.
And my energy.
Yep, all 3 hit, do damage. $58 from the looks of it. Anything else?
Nope,
One-
that's all my hits.
Alright, Charlie. The cannon has been fired. It is now fully ready to be set up again. What would you like to do?
Freeland cannon, and with the shield down, I'm gonna put a critical focus on the enemy fighter.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Kunai.
Okie dokie. Kunai is just going to open the character sheet and he's gonna active. He's gonna reload. Load and end.
Calliope, the red button's up again.
I am pushing the red button because she does not know what else to do.
Oh, I forgot to put, I'll put a Kipper in the order here in a minute. 20 will hit.
Okay. And I will do damage.
81
80.
points. This thing is a killing machine. And that'll be the end of your turn.
Yep. Let me hit the button.
Yeah, one thing I forgot to do is put these 2 on the turn order, because usually this helps fill out other people trying to help you with the cannon. So I'll get these guys on there too. Who's next? Fizz, go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna do a focus on the mobile suit. Load up.
So maintain focus, got it. Uh, 12 to hit destroyer, but fails. Enemy fighter trying to go after the Aurora. 1 hits, I believe. Let me double check. Yep. The Aurora takes 28 points of damage. Ooh. After the Aurora, both shots miss. The Destroyer now will go after the Aurora. Wow. Only 1 hit. 10 energy. Kipper will load it. Let's see here. Is that the second load, or did somebody fill that in already?
I did a critical focus, and Kipper should be the
1 firing?
right.
Alright, so Kipper will fire on the one you focused.
Poor Gundam.
Yeah. Oro, you're up. As I pass the turn to you.
Alright. I guess she's gonna do the claw thing again, right?
Yeah, you got this thing by the balls. You can have advantage. Since it's grappled.
Yeah. Fuck you, Beach.
12 does nothing. So like,
Aww.
as you kind of like try to crush it down on it again and swing it around, it just seems like it's like whatever force is underneath the claw, it's preventing it from piercing into the shell of the ship.
Yeah, she's growling.
I'd like
Yeah.
Oru to re-roll that, please.
You using something?
Yes.
Isn't it two
Advantage.
attacks, not just
An
one?
advantage has been granted. Try again, Oro.
20?
That'll actually crush through. Go ahead and roll damage. 14, and this thing is still grappled by you.
Good.
End of turn?
Mm-hmm. Do I need to roll again for the...
No, no.
Yeah, your second claw.
Oh yeah, it's its turn,
Ow.
so go ahead and roll 2d10.
Tough.
Alright, this thing is trying to shoot up the ship, thinking that maybe it gets rid of the ship. It can get rid of the arm. One does hit. Only does 32 points.
Oh. I thought I didn't do that.
Oh, I'm over here floating around trying to keep it going.
Okay.
I want a competing hack. So if I can get a
Okay.
competing hack from you, go ahead and roll it. 15 is the DC. As it's trying to counter hack one of the systems. 18, it does not get through. You're able to keep it from basically countering what you started. So one of the systems was trying to be brought back online. It was trying to get the energy going, but you prevented it. Dawnisha will load. So you guys don't have to do that one. Samuel, you're up.
Can I call non-lethal shots? Because I'm afraid of destroying the Gundam.
Do you have grappling weapons?
Not on this.
Then no, you can't.
I mean, if I use only energy-based weapons, would it not be lethal?
You can certainly try.
I'll just fire 2 energy blasts then.
I don't think you get the
24.
choice of what blasts to do. You only have 2 kinetics and an energy weapon, right?
Yeah.
So you have to, yeah, you can only fire them once per round. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to
then-
click that. That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I like your damage better.
I did too, but it looks like yours sticks. Sorry about that. I jinxed
Yep.
it. Don't worry, this thing is taking the shots and doesn't seem bent on destroying yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and if it dies, it dies. 24. Oh.
One hits.
That second nat 1.
Well, good news is I don't really do fumbles, so you're good.
Okay.
Is that
Your
the
weapon jams up.
You backfire. You take the damage. Charlie, you're up. Okay. Don't even have to
So
take it
just
off
talk
yet.
to the others real quick before do I go. Do we want to destroy this thing or should I start again? Such a quick asking.
On the radio. Don't destroy it! Don't destroy it!
Alright then. Gonna put on the destroy class to them. The critical focus.
Alright, I'll just take it off of this one since I keep forgetting. Alright. And the second cannon is loaded. Critical focus has been moved to the destroyer behind it. Kunai, you're up.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. You gonna use the boing?
Boom, boom.
You boing?
Boom,
Boing?
boom.
That boing's a
Yeah.
lot. That's a lot.
Boom.
That's a lot of boinging damage you just did. You watch as the blast from this cannon pierces through what shielding it had left, and now the armor's starting to take damage. Calliope, you're up.
What am I supposed to do, guys, then, if we're not destroying it?
Grapple?
Go for the other one.
Or,
Is this-
or shoot a different one?
Okay. Is there any way she can aim for the one we're not trying to kill? Or the one we're trying to kill?
Okay, so here's the thing we haven't had a chance to go over. It's like, what are your options, right? Because
Yeah, I would like
lately,
those.
all you've seen was the red button, which, oh, push it. Right now, you have the option to, let's see here. I gotta pull up the Aurora sheet, because when you're in the Aurora, you have access to these commands. So basically, they have fired the giant cannon, so you could take a turn and use an action to load it through giving the commands needed. You could use the ballista to fire instead, because it doesn't require anybody to set it up. But the claws are currently being controlled by our Knoll friend over there.
Okay. Can I ask a weird question? Since this is a completely different battle format than I'm used to.
Right.
Do I see any of the members of my party, or are we all in just our own little Gundam suit areas?
You see everybody who's in the bridge, which would be you, Fizz, Charlie, and of course the captain, Donisha, and Argyle. The only one that has left the ship is Samuel, who is a pilot, who could take one of the ships within to go out and fight.
Okay. Would Bless help anyone in here, or does that only work on normal attacks and not ship attacks?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, because it's saving throws and stuff, and if we're being counter-hacked, I want to give that to Fizz.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so Bless can go to free people. It's going to the free people I see: Arl, Fizz, and Charlie. So add a d4 each time you roll an attack or a saving throw.
All right, sounds
And
good.
then to
that-
hold on to that in case she gets hurt, she is going to use one of her wild shapes and go into dragon form, which means she has advantage on concentration checks, intelligence, on concentration saving throws, intelligence checks, and wisdom checks.
Okay, what does your dragon form look like?
Basically, it's the same as the the archer and chalice forms. It's just a constellation of a dragon overtakes her, and she becomes like the night sky.
Yeah, this is for
So,
Asgard's
sorry. A
Mhm.
starry lizard. That's what it is.
I mean, it's a bunch of dots and lines. It's a constellation.
So you watch as their body kind of like turns into a dark canvas and lights of constellations in the shape of a dragon form. So, you know, it's kind of like the Big Dipper,
Hey.
but in dragon formation.
Yeah. And she'll end her turn saying, "Okay, guys, you have the blessing of the stars. Now catch or hit whatever you want." And she'll end her turn, because that's her action and bonus action.
Hey, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Fizz.
Yeah. I'm gonna. We're gonna go after the destroyer. Critically
Fire.
focused.
Fire away. Or is that a load?
It's a load.
Okay.
Load and critical.
Critical focus. I won't take that off then. Alright. And next up. Let's see here. Which one is it? That one there? That one's going after the destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Does hit.
25. On the Aurora, only one hits. 41. Oh wow, one of the frigates got a hit. So one of these frigates manages to get a flyby. It's almost like it's attacking the arm, trying to free its friend, but since that's not how the mechanic works, it's only doing damage to the ship. Enemy fighter will take a shot at the Aurora. Yeah. Oh boy, wouldn't it be a bitch if you guys went down?
Ew.
So that just woke up just to die. Welcome back, Lexi.
Hey, what was my life right now? Okay.
Exactly right. Well, you were living high on whatever those green things you ate. Oh my. 37 to the Aurora. So for the first time, you guys kind of like notice that Kipper's starting to panic. He will go ahead and continue the fire sequence though, so let's put him down for a second shot. Oro, you're up.
I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're jackknifing this fighter. Go ahead, crush him. Oh
Oof.
no, it's a 5.
Yeah.
Anybody manipulating that with channel points or Dixper?
Which is advantage?
5,000.
I got a roll advantage.
Oh, yep.
If all right, Oro, you can reroll. You are loved.
16?
That'll do it.
20.
Ow.
Double 10s. Let's go.
Were you one of those that were blessed?
Yes.
Yes, she was.
All right. You know what? For shits and giggles, roll a d4. I'll let you add your blessed to the damage this round.
Forward.
4.
Yep. It's not much compared to ships, but why not? All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and roll this because it's its turn next. Anyway.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
2D what?
10.
Okay. 16.
So you keep crushing its nutsack. And this thing tried to fire its way out, but was unable to do so. The Aurora has a really good defense, but some of these ships are definitely getting in there doing their work. Enemy will try to yeah, we're doing another hack. He gets an 11 for the DC. So Fizz is making the counter hack because he's the one currently doing it. All right, yeah, this guy, yeah, you see him try, but he's not getting anywhere. So Danisha will help load. Actually, Danisha will fire. Who are we firing at again?
Destroyer.
The destroyer, right?
Yeah, we're trying not to blow up the mobile suit just yet.
83 to the destroyer. And if you be so kind, go ahead and reset that. Samuel, you're up.
Yeah. How big is the Gundam actually for size?
It's about your size, but standing vertically instead of horizontally.
Okay, so it's not something I get, like a tractor beam for my ship could take it.
Not that you're even equipped with one, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious. So we're gonna fly 80 feet over here, behind everyone, and we're gonna shoot the destroyer.
Okay.
Start taking out other people.
That'll do it. That'll do it too. That'll do it 3. One more.
Roll up. There it was.
44.
That ends my destroyer's turn.
Charlie.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we can use engineering to try and reroute some of the power to give ourselves more health, right? The ship?
I believe that's one of the things I started to put in there, yeah?
Alright.
So you're
Was
trying to
anything an
do...
engineering check?
So you're doing an engineering to try to repair the ship on the fly, right?
Yep. That or we're able to use a mechanic.
Mechanics seems more physical, like you have to be at the location. So, rerouting power, on the other hand, you're like trying to divert the shields to regain some health. So, see if you can do it. Engineering sounds good.
She look.
10. I'll just say you roll a d10.
Alright.
Like a 10 will at least give you base average. Like you're able to divert 2 more points of power back. If you get like a 12 next time, we'll say 20. Roll 2d10s or whatever. There'll be multiplicatives if you get a higher value on that DC. But for now, you only were able to get to minimum. So you managed to reroute at least 2 points of shield energy, and the ship is a little bit more protected, but doesn't look like it was efficient enough as you would like. Anything else?
I was gonna look to go. We need to get these shields back up and working because I do not want to go down like this.
Yeah.
All right, Kunai, you're up.
Okay, with Charlie telling me that, I will get to work on the shields. Let me pull up my character sheet.
Yeah, basically, you guys need to check your engineering ranking and add that to a d20.
Alrighty.
I know I'm trying to learn some JSON because I would love it to make a character sheet for you guys to just be able to click it after adding your ranks and then it just does it for you, but it's taking me a little bit to figure that out.
It's okay. Take your time with it.
You find out that your efficiency of trying to restore shields almost cost you energy, so nothing changes.
Nothing changes? Okie dokie.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Calliope.
Common says I cannot heal a ship.
No.
Sadness. I am useless. I'm guessing I could help the cannonball run.
Yep, you can
You can
load a
load a
cannon
hit.
if you want. Yep.
You know what? I can't heal, so I'm going to do damage. So that is what I'm going to do.
There you go. And then you can go. It's basically run the command to get the other engine set up to fire off the cannons. So one slot's ready. Alright. And if that's the end of your turn, we move on to Fizz.
Yeah. Since these two, the last two weren't super effective, I guess I'll try my hands at doing some restoration.
Alright, go for it, engineering.
23.
You can roll 40 10s. Alright, so Fizz is able to get a little bit more of the energy converted. Maybe his console has better command response, but 18 points of energy returns to the ship, restoring the shields a bit.
He's been taking his spot.
Alright. A little bit healthier. We really need to take all these enemies out.
Alright. This one here in particular just seems to fly off. However, as it's flying off, it does take a crack shot at the destroyer.
Crack shot's definitely a hit shot.
This one comes to attack your life points directly. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of these ships look like they're dispersing. Misses the Aurora on the way out. This one as well tries to fly out, doing a flyby as it does so against the Aurora. Wow, this frigate just undid all your work.
Hang on.
Oh,
Reroll that, please.
Disadvantage.
I mean, this frigate just undid all
Nope.
that work.
Nope, sounds about right.
Damn. Alright. At any rate. Nope, gotta use those Dixper cards, right? The Aurora takes another hit. And this ship too seems to be flying off in a random direction to get away.
I don't want that thing leaving us. I don't know how that would work though.
The Aurora takes 2 more shots.
Well, you can figure it out, DM.
What are you trying to do? Like, not your turn yet, but...
I'm using a Dixper just so that in case the gun tries to fly away, it can't.
Oh, what did it do? Did you use it or
Temporary
no?
blind.
Blind.
Oh, this thing can't do anything anyway. You're good. You want it back? Technically can't blind a ship.
I can find the pilot inside the ship.
Perhaps. Alright, allow. Kipper will help load the cannon. Oro. You can crush its nuts some more.
Yep. Damn. I'm just having shitty luck.
Well, I mean, it is grapple, so 14 hits.
Okay. Well, there you go.
That was a low roll.
Mhm.
And give me that 2d10.
Yeah. 18.
Nice.
Unable to break the grapple, takes 18 points of damage. Like, on the controls, you can feel him jittering a bit, because this guy's trying to use his engines to get away, but you got him locked in place. He is not going anywhere. All of a sudden, you see a red light glow where the yellow lights used to be on this thing, and it's flashing. Beep, 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 beep. And
Oh, no,
then
it's gonna
all of a
self-destruct.
sudden you watch as
Back up.
there's a interior piece that just kind of like flies out into space.
Are you sure he hit the right button?
He basically hit the self-destruct and got out on his space capsule. Danisha will... Are we locked on to anything, or...?
Yep.
We were the other destroyer, but
It should still be within
it's
range.
gone.
Well, let me check the range. I think she could still fire on it, though. Let's find out.
24
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't even have to be in the neighborhood. So go ahead and reset that for me, if you would. Where is that damn thing? It's all the way down here. And you guys watch as the cannon blasts, and this destroyer looks like it's starting to turn into a heap of wreckage, but it's still barely flying. And Danisha kind of like turns to you guys. This thing in front of us is blinking red. You're up, Sam.
I'm upset. My gun was about to blow.
Oh, too bad.
So I'm gonna chase down these guys down here.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow up that destroyer. Great roll. Hit.
$46. It's looking rough, but not quite there yet. Do watch as pieces of metal start tearing off where the armor was, and parts of its innards are being exposed. Charlie, you're up.
You think you can do something about that, or do we need to back up?
You can have the ship move on your turn too, by the way.
Charlie, it's just his opinion on this.
We'll find out soon.
We've taken quite a few hits. We might want to maneuver away from it.
Alright, let's maneuver away from it. I don't want the ship to get in with everyone in it.
Hold on, I gotta actually highlight. No, get out of here, asteroid. The asteroids nearby move because they're in the way. So you're able to kind of like start rolling out this way. Is that how you want to do it? And yeah, you grab this thing by the balls and it comes with. You do have action still.
I mean, I could try a ballista ball.
What do you want to do?
You know what, I'll try it.
What are we aiming at?
Fire a ballista ball at
this?
yeah, to see what happens. Trying to get it down before it blows up.
Alright, go for it. Somehow the hard exterior of this mobile manages to deflect the bolt.
Look at me.
Yep.
Kuna.
Bang. Brong bang. Bang.
Boing! That hits.
Bang.
You watch as you
Yeah.
clobber some damage into it. Still not enough to finish it off though. It does kind of like rotate around, but the red lights keep blinking faster and faster.
My goal is to try to push it away a little bit.
Not how the mechanics work. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Alright.
Hey Calliope,
Hey,
what would you like to do?
can I manipulate the ship further away?
No, it's already had its movement used this turn.
Okay. There's not a thing load any way I could do attack that pushes the other guy away, is there?
Right
Or-
now, that grappling arm is being held on by Argo, so that's just attached to the ship because Argo's using it, so. But
yeah, that's fair.
like, you can use the single fire ballista if you want to try to fight that thing too.
The ship she's fighting, is it further away from the Gundam that's about to blow up?
It's right there with you. She's dragging it with you.
Oh, okay, we can't pull it away.
Like
Okay,
the
so
enemy,
that's-
the enemy fighter has been pulled with you. Like you grappled
Yeah.
that thing and it's coming wherever you're going.
Yeah. So actually, if we really wanted to, we probably could have brought it in the ship and hijacked it.
Oh, we're busy crunching its nuts and bolts. So
Yeah, just saying.
Arose, ball.
And I'm guessing since I don't have engineering points, I can't do the healing thing. So
no, you can't do that. See, this is like
I
to
guess I'll-
pique your interest, right? Like you're like, oh, now I got ideas of what I should aim for, right?
yeah, nope. I guess I'll just do the attack thing.
All right, fire away.
Okay. That would be the ballista, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Ballista bolts. Nope.
The ballista fires 3 times in succession as you guys each take a control of it, but the third bolt was unable to make connection.
That's the end of my turn because I can't do anything else.
All right, Fizz, you're up, and I need to take notes because I've got some more ideas coming up the pipeline.
Yeah, so here's what I would like to try and do, DM, if you'll let me.
Uh-huh.
Since I've had this thing hacked pretty much the whole time and I've been rolling really well, I'd like to see if I could try it and shut down the self-destruct sequence. The hack.
Okay, we got a problem though.
Prevent it from blowing up. So.
We pulled away from it.
So the 30 feet was just to fire the cable, kind of like an attack roll. Is that you still have to be within 30 feet, like to send a signal too?
Well, I kind of imagine it as a taunt line at that point. And if you're trying to get away, the line's going to have to either snap or you bring it with you. So the point of moving at that point would have been moot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys chose to move away from it, so I wasn't, like, micromanaging every little detail at that point. So, I don't know, like, Yeah, like there's only a certain range that it goes, and you have to be within that range to use it. If you move further away, it's going to detach, or the line's going to snap, depending upon where the tension is. I would have said if you were close to it, yes, you could have, but now, at the above table, like, you might be sufficient amount of distance away not to be hurt by anything.
I'm not that worried about getting hurt. I was trying to prevent this thing from blowing up and see if we could salvage it, but
I know you.
oh
are,
well.
but
I guess
the
we
enemy,
just let
the
it,
enemy has other
I guess we
plans
just
for
let
you.
it blow up. No.
Yeah, the enemy
No,
has other
no,
plans.
I
for
know.
you.
Like I said, I didn't choose to move away.
No,
so.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Just
shoot the thing then.
I got good news for you guys. There'll be more. Oh, 7 misses. Okay, what we got going on this side of the planet? No longer interested. The frigate makes its full escape. Seems to be traveling at a different route, so it no longer takes any more attacks. So, and they're all dispersing in different directions, right? Since, let's see here, this fighter can still attack. Yeah, alright. So this fighter flies off and shoots and runs as it goes after the destroyer. Uh, 22 points of damage.
To the destroyer?
To your destroyer. You're the only other opposite destroyer in the group.
Okay.
Now, the destroyer pulls further away and will take crack shots at you as well. Like, they're hitting and running. Like, they're definitely still running. Holy crap, calm down.
22, 34.
$63.
Yeah.
Or 53, I think, maybe. 9, 11, 13, 3, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 53. Sorry. Overdid a number there. Kipper will... We'll just load the cannon. Otto, you still got this play toy by the nuts.
Well, it's about to get more.
That'll hit. Whew. And go ahead and roll your 2d10.
Let me go ahead and pass my turn.
Alright, wow. What a spectrum of damage. 21 more points done, and you hear a loud crunching noise as the grappling arm loses its grip.
Oh.
And this thing hightails it away.
Would that mean somebody get an attack of opportunity or no?
Not in space.
Oh.
And
Boo.
let's see here. This thing explodes.
Did I cause that or?
Not you. No, this is elsewhere. Oh wow, it automatically keeps bringing the circle back. Alright, whatever. But yeah, you guys take no damage. And then the enemy mobile suit has been destroyed in space. And above table, the enemy are fleeing. It seems like they're done fighting here. However, you can take out what's left. Donisha will load the cannon one more time. So if there's anything you want to take out before the end, Samuel.
Oh yeah, I'm taking out that destroyer. Or attempting to take out that destroyer.
Go for it. All hit. Your third energy shot blasts right through the hull of the ship, and you watch as it splinters into two, and then there's soft explosions from both sides of the ship as it is destroyed.
I feel better now.
Yeah, there you go. Charlie.
You. Are there still enemies around?
Closest one is the fighter that just well, actually this one's still over here, I suppose.
Mm.
And yeah, they
Oh.
That one's just. I think that was just like the fighters that we were having. I'm pretty sure. Just didn't remove it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, here, let me take that one off. The one that is down south here, it's the one that debuckled.
Alright. This dude down here?
Yeah.
And the cannon's loaded?
Yep. You wanna...
Hmm?
You wanna...
We're focusing before.
Go for it. Alright, go ahead and make an attack. That will hit. No, that'll hit.
Anna.
Boom! Boom! Though still flying, you definitely see big chunks of metal starting to float in the air around it. Kunai.
Reload.
Reloading.
I'm ending my turn.
Calliope.
Loading?
Reloading.
I'm hitting. Yep. Ending my turn.
Alright. Go ahead and add a dot in there if you want. Fizz.
I guess we're gonna focus and fire, right?
Focus and fire. Yep. At 20, please.
On.
Close. Almost there. Alright, go ahead and roll damage. 86. This thing is looking ragged and rough. As you see another hit just trail out and you start to see sputter from its engines. Still flying, but still looking rough. This one here warps out. This one here warps out. I think. Hold on. The only one that stays is this one down here, so I just need to make sure I don't warp him out. That one's just dead. Kipper will load. Otto, your grappler arms have nothing to grab. You can help them reload, or you can shoot the single ballista.
I think I'll shoot the single ballista.
Alright, go for it. That's a hit. You watch as a bolt fires out and penetrates the back end. These engines are barely sputtering, like they're barely able to keep going. He almost got this thing finished. Okay, that thing... I'm gonna say its engines are so sputtered that it can't even move. So Donisha will load. And Samuel, you're up.
Oh, let's get over there and help out.
Yeah, everything else around you besides that one has either warped out or has been destroyed.
So that just ends my turn as I'm flying closer.
Are you sure you can't hit from there?
Yep, both my guns only hit at a range of 60.
Fair enough. Charlie.
Fire in a bolt. Let's go. See if I can actually hit with this time.
Do you want to hit with the cannon or the bolt? Like, both of them were set up. Well, that hits.
He's not looking too well, so I won't waste the big guns on him. It's a description and whatnot.
So close yet so far away. This thing is still floating in outer space.
I did.
Should have used the
Oh,
cannon.
for kunai. Good job.
Alright,
Overkill. Overkill.
Boom,
that hits.
boom, 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 boom.
You made
Boom,
the
boom.
enemy fighter go
Boom,
boing.
boom.
No, it's boing boing. Get it right.
Oh, hey, boom, boom.
So, after some maneuvering, some space fireworks that go off, and the finishing of at least 3 ships in space, the rest of the enemy ships have warped out of the area, and your warp drives are free to fly once more as Kipper growls angrily, noticing the damage. But you're able to reestablish your route and head further into space.
After picking me up.
Cool.
After picking you up. Yeah, you watch as Argo lands back into the docking bay. And once that's confirmed, course corrections are had, and Donisha and anybody else with mechanical skills start going to work on physical repairs.
Yep.
And that's going to be the end of our session for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Went a little bit
Yeah.
over, but hey, we got to have Argo back. Argo, do we have to put you back in cryostasis next week?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, we'd love to have you back if you decide to come back. Hey. Yeah, we got a full team again, guys. Woo woo! And then I will also work with Argo and Calliope into getting modern skills soon, so we can figure out what they want to do. And we will definitely allow that to be played out next week for sure. Join us next game Wednesday at 6 p.m. I promise I won't forget. Yeah, I will. No, I won't. But Wednesday, 6 p.m., we let Cookie run the reins as I get to play a Dragonborn with a few of these extra people on this game as well. I'm a player, he's the DM. Come help me. You can use Dixper on that game now, channel points, whatever, but as a personal crux, because I can have infinite, I can't use anything. So if you guys want to help me out, support the channel, help me out, or help my friends out, whoever's there, or help Cookie out, I don't care. Everybody loves a little love, even the DM. That's 6 p.m. Radiant Citadel. On Friday, exclamation mark help in Twitch chat if you would like to play D&D with some of these fine folks, and I be your DM for that. It's an open role play, and we have a lot of interesting stuff going on as we were at the retreat where Ninny and her is training a Stormwalker. Well, you don't know that. She is training somebody in the Way of the Wind, as you guys have come there to enjoy a festival that was prompted by Crimsu, who just got jealous of this one guy who kept trying to hit on Ninny. So come check that out on Fridays. Mondays, of course, Elsparia to Space, every Monday, 7 p.m. Throughout the week, I'll be streaming. The best way to find out when I'm live is hit exclamation mark Discord and join our Discord. What do we got going on? Something tomorrow, we might do some Monster Hunter. We might do some Phasmophobia. I'll try to do something, guys, because I got a new overlay and I got a new little toy that lets me keep track of chat better. I've been doing pretty good, except for whenever Lexi was like, hey, pay attention to me. Sorry, I was trying to build something. Anyway, guys, we're going to go. You have a wonderful night. I had fun tonight. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook.
Night.
Good night.
Boing.
Boing. I wish you all a boingy night. And make sure we're gonna go raid somebody. Make sure you ask them, do you hear the calling? Stay tuned for the raid.
T-Mobile home internet. It worked for me. Just whether that's showing. Wait, why is the internet costing me money?
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you, so you can do your taxes.
Fast reacting, quick thinking, smooth streaming, always on the go version of
Calling. It's 69%. There's no plus or minus. Thank you, Crow. I'm gonna get up here. Very good rave. Yeah, whip the sticks out, whip the sticks out. I'm scared. Dancing stream? But I can't dance. The hard thing about streaming, more so than I feel like YouTube, is it's just people have done it all, especially big streamers. No one wants to watch a small streamer do anything usually. It's true, she can't dance. Shut up. You don't know anything? Did I come from this way? I can dance, I'm just shy. I'm just very shy.